And yes, it looks like we're live. Hello, everyone. And
Hello.
Kate's perfect. Hey, Kate.
Hi.
So, hi, everyone. And welcome to the Olympics Readathon after party because we all survived the readathon. Isn't that already a feat in and of itself? I mean, a big hand of applause to everyone who participated and read so many pages. We did it, guys.
And since Klaus isn't here,
Klaus.
so yeah.
Congratulations. He arrives.
Exciting.
So yeah, these are my lovely friends, and they all participated in the Olympics Readathon. And if you participated, you know all of them. So I will let you introduce yourselves as you appear on the screen. And then we're just here to talk about the Readathon a bit, like the good, the bad, the ugly, the fun. And then we're just gonna play some games and have fun. So Evie, you can go ahead and start.
Yeah, I'm Evie. My channel is Shoes Only Evie. I read a lot of things, and for once, I might actually get a June wrap up on time because I actually filmed it this morning.
Wow.
So
Me too.
Yeah.
Congratulations to you, Evie.
It's an achievement. So, anyways, that's it. Yeah.
And you were Team Hades.
Oh yes, I'm Team Hades.
Hello, I'm Sophia from the channel Sophia's Thoughts. I also like to read many things, mostly fantasy things, and I have not yet filmed my June TBR. There's a lot of books to talk about. I'm not particularly looking forward to filming that one, actually. And I was on Team Dionysus. Hello.
And have you gone back in time to film your June TBR?
No.
You said
You
TBR.
said TBR instead of wrap up.
Oh, wrap up. I meant wrap up. Oh, well. I can't even blame alcohol. I'm literally drinking water.
Maybe that's the
Oh, well.
problem. Maybe you need the alcohol to think straight.
I mean, that would fit for Team Dionysus.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Abby, are you next?
Okay.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Abby from the channel Abby Silver. I was Team Poseidon.
Woo!
Yay,
Congratulations.
the champion.
And like probably everyone here, I read a lot of fantasy. And I also have not filmed my June wrap-up.
I'm feeling very, very accomplished.
Yeah, you are, because I haven't filmed mine either.
And the thing is, I always film Saturday mornings, and I didn't do it.
Blame
So-
the alcohol from last night. It's fine.
You were way too drunk to do that.
It's going to be tomorrow.
I'm Andrew from the channel Get Right On In. I talk about books and writing and things like that. I was the captain of Team Aries, and I did film my June wrap-up, and I posted it already as well. The day that
Very organised.
Overachiever.
Overachiever there.
Seriously.
Sometimes.
You came in third, right? Team Aries?
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
We came in third.
Nice.
Get out of here, Alan. We can't deal with your propaganda already. Like, give us a couple weeks.
Do you want me to send you the link, Alan? Oh, man.
Oh my gosh.
Esme, I love Esme.
I will send him the link. Just see if he actually pops on.
No, you know he will.
And then I can always kick him out. That's fine.
I could see Alan popping on, and all of our faces just getting wiped out, and he's like,
Well, I'm Stephanie. My channel is Miss Richards Reads, and I read a bunch of stuff, but mainly fantasy. And I just got my laptop back, so I'll be filming my July TBR soon.
Hooray.
Yay!
That is a good thing.
I love your bookshelf.
Thank you.
funding.
It's beautiful.
Okay, me. I am Amanda, and my channel is The Reading and Writing Life, and I am pretty new to fantasy. I really don't know anything that anybody's talking about on all of the channels, all of the servers. And so I stumbled on here through all kinds of ways, but I had a really good time in the readathon, and I was on Team Aphrodite, who was last place, but that's okay. We had fun.
And you
Say,
And there's my captain.
I forgot to say, I was Team Dionysus.
it's the alcohol. You already forgot. It's
So we've got two here.
I'm Kate, and my channel is the Almost Book Doctor, and I was on Team Apollo, and it was really fun. This is my first readathon, and so I really enjoyed myself. And yeah, I also filmed my wrap up and my July TBR already. So
nice.
All right, I'm Gregory, and I was on Team Poseidon. So yes, thank you, Team Captain Abby. And yeah, I talk about fantasy. Team Poseidon was awesome. And I just filmed my wrap up as well. And sometimes I talk about nonfiction books, and I go on and on forever. And that's why I was late, because I was literally just filming before this.
Did you talk about Brazilian politics?
Shock Doctrine, right?
Yes, I was talking about the shock doctrine. Yep.
All the fact books.
All the fact books, as Abby says. Yep, exactly. But yeah, it's good to be here.
So, wait, magic isn't fact?
Magic is not fact, unfortunately.
Yes, it is.
Damn.
Dragons are, though.
Dragons.
My whole life just changed.
I've just seen Abra's comment in the chat. She was like, I don't want to even imagine how many hours my June wrap up would be if I had.
We have a guest, guys.
Oh no, he's here. Oh no.
What up?
Hi, Alan. Soul star.
Are there seagulls somewhere?
Is there a ton of feedback?
Yeah. Alan, do you have the stream on? It started when you came on.
Oh, now it's gone.
I really thought someone had chickens or
Should be
seagulls.
fixed, sorry.
It does sound like chickens. It does.
I thought we'd like move to the seaside or something.
Sorry.
I'm gonna blame Alan because it started
Why not?
when he joined.
Why not?
Sounds like the seagulls from Finding Nemo.
Mine.
Yes.
Zeus is here. Yes,
Zeus is here.
is here.
Also-
So, Poseidon, tell us, Alan, you don't need to introduce yourself. You're the one who hasn't introduced himself.
Oh, I'm Alan from the Library of Alexandria. I was captain of Team Zeus. I thought Klaus was doing this.
Yeah, he's late.
But he's late?
Yeah, he's gonna come at some point. He's doing another live show.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll pop out when Klaus gets here. I thought Klaus wasn't showing up, and I assumed that Team Zeus at least needed to have a rep here. But yeah.
So you could slander for the rest of the
Okay.
live stream?
Okay, first of all, I haven't said one word, and I've been watching this stream since the start, so I don't think y'all know what the word slander means, because every one of y'all has said something, and I haven't said anything, so I don't really know what you're talking about.
Alan, I will say I love that your team existed, so we could all unite against the evil forces of Team
I mean,
Zeus.
it was fine, but it upset some of my guys because, like, I get coming after me because it's my thing, but some of them were just really trying hard, and it's not their fault that they were on my team. You know what I mean? So it's different. It's different, like, going after me, whatever. I don't care. But, you know, some of my team, like, they didn't say anything. I have some of my team that didn't stir the pot at all, and yet they're receiving the crap from the other team. It's not them. What you mean is me and Klaus. That's fine. Come after me and Klaus. So.
And Tom and Albert.
Yeah, and so.
Yeah, Tom was being very mean to me as Pegasus. at the
Tom's
start
mean
of
all the
the
time though. So like
yeah,
that's
it's
just
true.
like you can just retaliate for Tom just generally being mean.
Well, congratulations on getting silver position, Team Zeus.
Yes, you dodged the bullet, certainly.
You actually made it onto the board this time, so.
And it means you don't have to read Akmath for now.
Oh yeah, no,
That's the
yeah,
saddest
I'm never
thing.
gonna have to read Akamath. It's not even in my picture.
Now,
It's not even in my picture of punishments. I have to lose 2 challenges. I have to lose one and draw the thing that puts it back in the picture of punishments, and then I have to lose again and draw it. It's not even in the picture of punishments. It's been removed.
Thing is, though, I feel like it's an inevitability by now that you're going to read it at some point.
I mean, maybe. I probably before the heat death of the universe. That's true.
Why don't you read it as a gift for Abby's birthday?
Yeah.
And then you make a vlog out of it.
Why would I do that?
Because she won. It's our tribute to the god who won. And you are the tribute.
I will probably read Akamath before Patrick Rothfuss releases Doors of Stone.
That would be all.
Releases Winds of Winter.
That's true.
That is true.
Well, I had fun on this readathon personally.
It was fun.
Myself.
It was so fun.
I think it was great.
How many
There were
books
so
did
many
you
people this time as compared to the last time.
Yeah.
The teams were so big. I was so surprised.
Yeah.
Who's read this? Because I've read 0 pages.
I finished the book yesterday, but it doesn't really count because I had it half done before.
I have read exactly the amount I normally read. Like someone in frickin' like the readathon chat was like, "Oh, looks like Alan really let Team Zeus down. He only read 5 books." I'm like, "Yeah, I read exactly the amount of books I signed up to read." Like during these readathons, my reading habits don't change at all. It's just now going towards a competition. Like I have other crap to do.
Did you finish Tigana?
What?
Did you finish Tigana?
No, I didn't finish Tigana. No, I never finished Tigana. I didn't even bank the points that I had read for Tigana. It didn't matter.
That's because we scratched that rule.
Oh, that's right. You're right. No, I didn't. I still haven't finished Tigana. I've just I read 5 books, and I would normally read 5 books in the summer. So, I don't like. Whoever said that, hush, shouldn't let my dang team down. I read exactly the amount I signed up for, which was 5 to 10, and 5 fits in that between 5 to 10. Fools.
I think we all did excellently.
Yeah. Some people increased their reading by a lot, and regardless of what team those people were on, that's pretty cool.
I was able to do it only because I was home the whole month. But usually I also read 5 to 10 books, which is what I signed up for. But I ended up reading 20. But that was totally because I had nothing else to do.
Yeah, there's just so many people who are like, well, now I can watch YouTube and do all this other stuff again. It's like, I never stopped doing any of that. Like, my routine doesn't change at all. I'm like, I still play video games. I still play board games. I still watch all the YouTube because I'm old and I say things like the YouTube. And, I just read normal. Like, I can't do it. Like, I will start going stir crazy if I sit here for hours at a time reading. I can't do it. So that's why if we ever limit books, my team's not going to win. Like everyone needs to understand that if we ever cap books read, which we should have done, my Team Zeus will not win because I will never read 16 books. I will never read all the prom books ever. I'm never going to. So.
Yeah, when you have
and Alan suddenly reads 16 books in a month, and he's like, boom!
Not a chance. Like if I tell you I've read 16 books in a month, I'm lying.
Well, I don't usually watch any television at all, and yet in June I decided it'd be a good idea to start binge watching MasterChef Australia.
Nice.
So, I mean, that was a great idea.
I watched the whole entirety of what's it called, The Queen's Gambit in one day because I just didn't want to read, and so I watched all 7 episodes.
That's impressive. Was it good?
Yeah, it was very good.
Yeah, I mean, I did watch all 65 episodes in the month.
Hello.
Oops.
I don't know what that means. What does that mean?
You spiced it up.
Oh, Gabe.
Yeah.
Gabe. I thought she was telling me to give it a flavor. I was going to say, I don't know, salty.
So what was everyone's favorite book that they read during the readathon?
I would say
Which
the
is
Hot
Orbit.
Chocolate for me.
What was
I
that?
would say Patience of a Dead Man for me.
Oh, nice. Ooh,
Yes,
long
Kate.
prize.
Sorry.
That one looks so good. I want to read Black Coast so much.
Yes.
I have it right
You'll
here.
love the dragons. My mission is to get you to read The Black Coast, just because I know you're a big dragon fan.
Oh yeah,
Good. Joanna, it's really good.
Yes, Guns of the Dawn.
I started
I don't
Long
remember
Prize
what I read.
Vortex.
What did I read? What did I read in June? I don't even know what I read, guys. Like what I read, I read two Red Rising books, Dark Matter,
The Folding
Shadow of the Gods. I read in a morning because I was behind and we had a live show. Is that it? And then Tagana.
When did you read The Folding Knife?
May.
Oh.
All of my books were fine. There were no new favorites in the books I read in June. I mean, all of them were good. Like the lowest I gave was Iron Gold was 3.5 stars. Tagana's really good. It's just really dense and takes me forever to get through it. So June was fine.
My favorite was my reread of the David Bad trilogy.
Yeah.
Books 2 and 3. Just amazing. Amazing.
Oh, that's true. It's probably I did read Dagger and Coin, the first of Daniel Abraham's series, and that book by itself is not great, but I'm excited to be reading another Daniel Abraham series, so maybe that's my favorite.
Have you read more of that series yet, Alan?
Repeat?
Have you read more of that yet, the Dagger and the Coin series?
I have not. I'm reading the second book this month.
Okay.
So I'm committing to finishing this. It's 5 books, so I'll finish it August, September, October, November. I'll finish it in November. Oh, I'll finish it in October rather. But yeah, I'm definitely committed to reading it because he's got his new series coming out in February. And I really, really, really want to read that and just want to have all that crap under my belt.
Yeah.
I know I need to read Hero of Ages.
I was going to say, have you read that yet?
No. And the problem is it's too long. It's too long. Like, I can't commit the time to it. It's too long. Like Sanderson, it's 800 pages.
It's shorter than Well of Ascension.
Yeah, it'll go
Frankly.
quick.
I know. And Well of Ascension was long.
Well of Ascension was too long, I think, yeah. I liked it though. But...
No. It was the perfect length for the story.
This month I'm reading a bunch of YA because I did a TBR swap that I planned 6 months ago before I realized how busy my July was going to be. And so really I'm reading what? Ember in the Ashes.
That's good.
The Diabolic, which is some YA sci-fi with assassins. What else am I reading? Who freaking knows? Blackwing, which isn't YA. And
Ember in the Ashes.
Yeah,
That's so good. I feel like it has a chance because you have elements that you really like the Roman-inspired military setting. But
I think you would actually like it.
But it has romance, which might you might like.
Some of
the characters you will be kind of lukewarm on, I think.
We'll see. And then if I have time, Six of Crows, but I'm also going to be reading the Daniel Abraham Hell or High Water. So
nice.
That would be Abby and Gregory Saxon.
Klaus, I saw you were trying to enter the live show. We will let you
know. Oh, sorry, Klaus. Who left? I can pop. I was just here repping Team Zeus until Klaus got here. Or because I thought Klaus wasn't here. Who left? Evie?
Evie, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
Oh, yeah. Evie said she wasn't going to stay very long, so.
Oh, then that Klaus can pop in.
Yeah, Klaus, you can join again.
Though it looks so nice with 9. I may drop. I may drop so you can keep your aesthetic.
Somebody actually gets bad.
Sorry, I cut everybody off. What was everybody else's favorite? I'm sorry. Like, we didn't get through everybody.
I don't even remember.
Gregory is Black Coast.
Yeah, Dragons.
Abby was reread of David.
Oh, hello.
Hello. There's my son.
My favorite German.
My son, Herb.
Oh, thank you.
I know some German guys. He's not just like by default. My favorite.
Oh, that's good to hear.
Default favorite.
Default favorite. No.
I can live with that.
I think mine was Hot King, my favorite. Oh, Hot King was so good.
Hot King's good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hot King is my favorite German as well.
So when I finished Hot King, I emailed Orbit for an article book, and they never responded.
Abby, if I was them, I wouldn't respond to you either. You're asking for an arc, and you haven't given one of them 5 stars. I wouldn't give it to you either.
I gave them
not
4 stars.
You didn't give any of them 5 stars.
Yeah, I just asked for an arc.
Why would they give you the book so you can give it 3 stars? That's not good marketing, Abby.
I don't think publishers tend to do arcs of sequels anyway. Not very often.
I'm just kidding. I've emailed them also, Abby, and they haven't responded to me either. So Orbit has never returned an email from me. It makes me sad.
Oh.
We used to go knocking on their door.
I don't know where they live.
Should be easy to find. Klaus, what was your favorite book of the readathon?
Tigana,
Oh, nice. We talked about that one now.
by a mile. Not by a mile. I had a great reading month, so I
You
was a
did.
5-star trumpet all month, but Tigana was amazing.
I'm in the part where the wizards are escalating their like frat pranks, like with the poet, like at the beginning of part 3, where like, you know, dude writes a poet talking about how crappy the one is. The one like says, hey, you know.
That's great propaganda stuff.
Yeah, it's really funny.
I don't know if it was a good idea to have both teams use people on, just saying.
Why?
To get friendly. But at least we have the two team Poseidons as well.
We've done nothing, Klaus. They are literally attributing behavior to us that we have not exhibited.
Yeah, you're acting like the wizards in Tigana, basically.
That's right. That's what they're
all
doing.
that evil propaganda happening here.
I have nothing bad to say about Klaus because he fulfilled his end of the bargain.
That was the best thing that happened to me all week.
Beautiful. I'm so proud of you.
I fulfilled my end of the bargain also.
What did Klaus do?
I did not drop below 4th place. Therefore, I did not read the book, which is exactly what I said I was going to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I am also an oath keeper.
But Klaus, your end of the bargain, didn't you have to sing or something?
He did.
Yeah.
Yeah, at the end of his video.
It's at the end of his beautiful wrap-up thing.
I thought,
at the end of the
you
video.
weren't going to do it because in the video you were like,
Yeah.
I'm not doing this.
I already
Everyone's
had my
lying.
angry comment typed out, like, you're gonna sing whether you want to or not. And then you start singing, I was like, oh, delete.
Yeah, Amanda actually commented and said, like, you didn't sing. We still have to hear you sing. And then I was like, yeah, I don't think you saw the entire video.
Yeah.
That was me.
Did you know that we had Johanna do a debrief on how well you sing and give
we
you
did.
advice? So that in December we decided you're gonna sing, what was it? All I Want for Christmas Is You?
All I want for Christmas is you.
Oh
Yeah,
my
yeah.
god.
Sorry.
Klaus, do not do that.
I will not have to do that because
Oh, for the readathon. Oh, for another readathon. Oh, good gracious.
Yeah.
Is there another one in December?
I never want to do a readathon again. It just freaked me out. I had so much stress all month and then a reading on top of that, and it was madness.
Oh my gosh. I'm like, I don't know. Like,
Yes.
never mind.
Okay.
I think Alan's a little farther along in learning what I've learned, and like that's like there's too many things that I'm committing to, and I never quite have time for all of them.
No, I just need people to just let me make the rules so I can make them as fair as possible. You don't understand. Like you don't understand. All I do is play board games. All right, like I play tons of board games. I am the one making sure everyone is following the rules. That's all I want. But everyone is so concerned with everyone having all this freedom. The more freedom you give them, the more problems you're going to have. You just need to say, here are the rules. There are no exceptions. I'm sorry you can't read exactly what you want to read, but we are trying to maximize fairness. And that's the only way you can, and it's fine. Like if people don't want it to be fair, that's fine. That's fine. But to make it most fair, you have to implement a series of rules that makes it most fair. For example, if your team did not have multiple Twainies or Abras, is that who was the big reader on your team, Gregory? Like if you didn't have multiples of those, you literally could not compete in this competition. So only 5 teams were really competing, which is fine. I mean, I was on one of those teams. It just isn't fair. Like, and it makes people who are trying to play, like I get that it's a friendly competition, but like people in last place, like they feel bad and morale gets down because they know that they literally nothing they can do can keep them in the competition, which sucks. So I understand, but like people that can read 80 books a month, I had one of them, you know what I mean? But I mean, that's ridiculous. Like there's no way to position those people enough to where the game is fair enough for everybody involved. Now, if you want to have asynchronous teams or asymmetrical teams, like I play board games where every team is not the same, you know what I mean? And that's fine. That's fine too. It's just, we just need to decide what kind of thing we want. So I'm not knocking anybody. I'm just saying that it is, for me, it is less stressful when there are no exceptions and we keep it as fair as possible, because we can trust people to do the right thing. But what we should know, people aren't going to do the right thing. There's as soon as it gets like really competitive, there's people who are going to kind of like dance their little toes, like, well, this isn't technically against the rules. You're right. It isn't technically against the rules, but it may be against the spirit of the competition. You know, I know there were some people on Zeus who like towed that line a little. I know a bunch of us had people on our teams that kind of towed that line, and it's fine. You know, it wasn't against the rules. It's just, does that make sense?
Yeah.
I don't think that's just the board game thing, Alan. It's probably the teacher thing as well.
Oh, yeah. I mean, when I play games in my classes, like I try to make the teams. They're like, my kids are always like, why can't we be in the same team? I'm like, I cannot put you 4 brain children on the same team, because literally you will destroy everyone.
Yeah.
You will destroy everyone in the class. Like,
I mean, it's the same teaching adults. It's exactly the same. I teach at university, and you can't put the brainies together because everyone else feels like shit.
Yeah, because they answer all the questions. I play a game where I literally cheat and call like bonus. I've called bonus rounds because the brainy kids always answer the questions. So I purposely pretend like I don't see their hand. When they go up to like, you know, do the bonus round, I'll be like, well, if you miss this thing, your team loses points. And they're like, this isn't fair. I'm like, I'm not making the rules. It's in the instruction book. Sorry, I didn't bring it with me. And they hate it. It's the only way to keep it fair, or else the brainy kids will run away with it. Yes, Evie, shut up.
The benefit with teaching adults is you can call them out on it and be like, you've spoken enough, shut up. I want to hear from this person. And it's okay, and not dealing with kids.
Yeah. Anyway, it was fun. And the thing is despite the fact that some people were like, you know, a little prickly or salty or whatever, I think most people who weren't like us at the top had a lot of fun, because they didn't have to deal with all the like drama and, you know, people who were like, well, I don't understand why this doesn't fit the prompt that I want a badge fit for. I had a whole month to prepare the books for the prompts, but is it possible if I counted this book that is about food, could I count that for Hades? Because, you know, the food used to be alive, but it died before we cooked it. So could I count that as my Hades prompt? What do you mean? You know, forget I hate this. You won't let me read that for this prompt. I hate all of you and hope that you die. Like, most people, the whole time. Most people.
This is true. This is true, Lisa. The Dionysus chat. I'm so sad that the Dionysus chat is gone.
Oh. I know. We had a good live on in Gregory's Discord. We recreated it.
Yeah. I thought that most people had created, like I know Zeus, some people from Zeus created their own server or channel somewhere else. I think most teams created another channel in a different Discord or another server or something like that. So I think it was okay.
Yeah. I think it's called Winner's Circle.
As a whole, everyone, like the majority of people had fun, and like this is a celebration. Like, and at the end of the day, I had a great reading month. Like, I met some lovely people.
Alan, you killed someone.
Like,
yeah.
I think that was it's not like, obviously, people want to win, but like the fun is in meeting all the new readers and finding books to fit the prompts. I'm still looking at books going, I wonder what prompt we would fit. Like, oh, I haven't done my Demeter prompt yet. I wonder which book I have with food on the cover.
None.
None of, that's why I didn't do it.
Yeah.
It was such a difficult one.
Yeah. Far love story.
I think
we had some people who took that personal. Yeah.
Okay, so the problem is that when I am doing the shtick, the bit, I make it as overblown as possible so that it is impossible for people to believe that anyone could be serious.
But they do.
I understand they do. But when people on Zeus don't understand, that that's what we're doing, like then it just looks like that's what you're doing, as opposed to a bit. You know what I mean? And so like if people are going to believe me when doing a bit, like I'm literally going to have to, at the end, if I ever do another bit, at the end of the video be like, this is a public service announcement. Please understand that this is a bit. Like, please don't go like bad mouthing me because you think I'm a bad person, because I promise I'm actually really nice. It's just a bit.
Just need that disclaimer page to come up before and after.
Like I don't like if I saw anybody acting like me, I'd be like, there's no way that person's serious. Like that's ridiculous. Like, are you kidding? Like that's why I use hyperbole and say like more pages than have ever been read. Like who listens to that and is like, oh, that guy's being serious.
Boxing in pages? That's a very serious term.
Since the fall of Constantinople, when the first readathon happened, and how can people believe that is serious? Or that person under your Shadow and Bone prediction thing, that person who said like, you're being so disrespectful about this thing, and because you don't understand. I was like,
yeah, someone was super mad at my Shadow and Bone TV show predictions on what the show is about. It's like, I don't care if you like Shadow and Bone. It's a bit. It's just a bit.
I didn't think that you'd have people on Zeus who believe.
Oh my god! What are you doing, Gregory?
Pouring wine. It's not loud. I should have done that right next to my mic.
That was very Poseidon review. Yeah.
I thought Aries had our number for sure, Andrew. Like I could smell you guys behind us.
We tried.
Andrew, you also placed in the last readathon, so you have been like in the top 3 all the time.
Well, I guess. 2 for 2.
As Alan told me, I was the only one to win both of the readathons.
Yep. Greg's the only one.
Well, that's not completely true there, Gregory.
It's to the traitor, Gregory, so...
It's 100% true.
Seeing as how you did not win in the reindeer games.
That's not true. Snow Misers won by a lot. Haven't you seen my video? Haven't you seen my video? We won by a lot.
It wasn't YouTube. It has to be the truth, obviously.
Oh, goodness.
Well, Andrew, you read something like 20,000 pages for the December one, didn't you?
I don't think it was that much, but it was up there.
Madness.
Yeah, it's in one day. That video is still. I'm still scared to read it because of your video.
That was a long day.
Oh man!
But I still love that vlog that you did.
Oh
yeah.
And I would definitely, if you ever did it again, like another 1,000 pages in one day. Wow.
Crazy.
Watching you do it again.
That was a wild day.
How'd you not lose your mind?
I did.
The most pages I've read in one day since I started reading again, like right before book 2, is I think I read 350. Before that, it had been but that was out of necessity. Before that, it was like 300 for Well of Ascension because it was just that good. But yeah, Shadow of the Gods, I had to read 350. I woke up at 6 a.m. The live show was at noon, and I had 350 pages left in Shadow of the Gods. And I had to read it. If I got up to go to the bathroom, I literally bought an Audible credit. Yeah, I bought an Audible credit so that when I was making breakfast, taking a shower, using the bathroom, I could at least be listening. Like, I got to get through this. I cannot show up to a live show not having read the book. I can't.
Yeah.
So,
I've had to do that with
I gave you an extra week. Like, there was me saying, I can't do the last weekend in May. I can't do the last weekend in May. We have to do the first weekend in June. And you were like,
it was finals.
You can't do the last weekend in May.
It was finals. Finals week was just like with at school. I didn't read it all for a week and a half.
Yuck.
Yeah. Yes, Sophia.
I know. It's not fun, and everybody freaks out. Everybody's like, marking. I'm like, yeah, you knew this was coming. It's okay.
I've gotten 7 emails from a parent or a child since the summer has started. I have answered 0 of them. Oh well.
Yeah, that's the downside of universities. We don't close over the summer.
Oh, gross.
So I am dealing with students who have failed exams and are like really stressed out. So yeah.
Barf.
It's a fun time.
Yeah, we had our final day of school yesterday, so I would have preferred to have the readathon in July. But, well,
Well, there's no school. It doesn't finish for me because I'm not in school.
Yeah,
I'm at work, and work
How long are you guys out,
continues on.
Klaus? Yeah,
Jeez.
How long is War and Peace?
like
1,000
Well,
pages ish.
I read The Count of Monte Cristo in 24 hours last month, which I should have done in June, but I was too stupid to do it. So yeah,
In
love
which
this comment.
language?
in German, so my native language.
Yes.
I love how you taking it easy is 30 books for
Yeah,
you.
I know,
seriously.
right?
can you explain to me, like, every time I ask, because I asked Twainy on our team
Yeah.
more than one time. Every time I ask someone how they read that many books, so I'm asking you, Abrar, right now, everyone gets really flippin' vague and cagey. All I want is for someone to give me a direct, specific answer on how someone reads 30 books in a month. I'm not doubting you. I just need to know. I need to log away that information because I do not understand it. And I have autism, and if I do not understand something, it will literally keep me up at night. I just need to know.
Okay, Alan, how many did you read up here? How many did you read?
How many books
Last
did I
month,
read?
I read 39 books in June.
I'm asking you, Amanda,
Right
now.
I will tell you. Okay, first of all, I work probably 4 hours a day. Okay.
I wish I worked 4 hours.
So number one, I work about 4 hours a day, and that's only 3 days a week. We will not count homeschooling my children because we took the month of June off.
Okay.
So usually I don't have that time, but I had that extra school time. When I get up in the morning, I have one audiobook always and one Kindle/physical book always. So when I get up in the morning, the audiobook comes on immediately before I'm even out of the bed. And I listen to it while I get dressed, while I do my everything in the morning, except of course shower. I actually don't listen to it in the shower.
And at what speed do you listen to said audiobook?
If it is in English with no accents, well, they're all in English. If there is no accent to me, I listen to it around 2 times speed.
That's faster than I can do it. Okay.
If I'm reading the physical book, which I did for Hero of Ages in June, I listened to it on 2.8 because I'm following along and listening to them read it. And so I was able to do that faster. Then, because my job is sitting at this desk, I set a 25-minute timer, and every 25 minutes I get up and walk for 5 minutes. And when I get up and walk, the audiobook goes back in my head, and I walk for 5 minutes listening to it on 2 times speed, which is 10 minutes. But I do that over 10 hours total of the day. So no matter what I'm doing, I always have a 25-minute timer. And then I get up and I walk and I listen while I'm walking to whatever the audiobook is. And then when I am waiting for my kids to finish something or whatever they're doing, I'm reading whatever Kindle book or physical book. I have almost no physical books. I just bought a bunch of Stephen King books, and now my total physical book number is 39. That's it. That's all I have. So everything else is Kindle or audio. And so that's it. But I don't know. I would say that they're not that long, but I read Hero of Ages and I read Swan Song, which was 920 something pages. That was my first one because I thought at the beginning I need to read these long books. And then I realized if you just read a whole bunch of 300-page books, you actually get more points. Not that it helped since we're in last place, but I did realize that eventually. And that's what I did at the end. So I don't know. And then at night when I get in the bed, it's audiobooks until about 2-ish in the morning when I go to sleep. And then it starts over again at 7:30-ish when I get up.
Wow.
Okay, so.
I watch zero TV, but I do like to put together puzzles and I do like to crochet, which I do those things while I'm listening to an audiobook.
Okay, so issues why I can't do that. I have discovered I have a really difficult time following fantasy books, which is all I read, on audiobook. And that's at 1x speed. I was able to listen to Shadow of the Gods for short spurts at 1.25x speed, but only for short spurts. And I guarantee you, I was not as knowledgeable of what happened in those sections as I was when I was physically reading it. I can only listen to nonfiction at 1.5 times, and even then, that's just because if I miss the narrator talking about troop formation, it's like whatever. Like, okay, let's just get to Kanai, whatever. So that's fine. So I struggle with audiobooks just in general. So I have all that time that I can't do anything.
Right.
Second, I just I get up, I waste some time, and I sit at my computer. I have to deal with Discord, answer comments, watch YouTube, play video games. I try to combine those times where I'm playing video games while watching YouTube, but otherwise I can't read while watching YouTube, and
I'll turn on a YouTube video and read, but if it's something I really want to pay attention to, then I can't. If the video is something I really want to watch, then I can't. But a lot of times when people are going over what they read, I don't want to know a lot about the book. I just need to see the title and the genre, and then I'll add it on my list or not. But I'm just now getting into fantasy books.
Yeah.
I do things better orally anyway, listening. So I learn better that way.
I wish I had Audible retention. I can do audiobooks for rereads. That's the main use I have for them. It's rereading. But my audio retention, no.
I basically don't read physically anymore. If I'm reading physically, I'm immersion reading.
Yeah.
And that's it. But I've actually find it now more difficult to follow a story if it's slow than if I bump the speed up.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God. Yes, people sound drunk to me at 1 speed. I'm like, why are you going so slow?
So I was listening to the David Bad books this month, and I don't know what's up with my script, but every now and again, I guess when it lost the internet connection, it would suddenly go back down to 1x speed, and I'd be like, because it was so slow, and it was like,
So
never. I was like, no, up we go, 2x speed. They sound like normal humans now.
Even if I could listen, because I've wanted to try a fantasy audiobook again, but the problem is there's no book that I would enjoy more in the audio experience just because of I'm not going to get everything. So every book, when I'm when I think about an audiobook I could listen to, I'm like, well, I'd rather read that. I'd rather read it so I can get everything. Right. Well, and so then I don't have anything to listen to because I don't want to listen to. Maybe I should do all these freaking YA books that I don't really want to read. Maybe
my number one tip for getting used to audiobooks and getting good audio retention from audiobooks is doing rereads. So Alan, I think you're probably always rereading Discworld.
Yeah.
Listen to those.
Yeah.
And
my problem with Discworld is there's so much like verbal comedy in the way a word is spelled, and so I would miss that. That would be my biggest thing with Discworld. But for other books like Sharp, which I want to reread, that might be a good idea.
Yeah.
Rereads is the way to go with getting used to audiobooks.
And I know you do miss a lot if they're right now I'm reading The Stand on audio. Well, on both ways, but I've noticed, especially with news announcements and stuff, it's written in a certain way, and then there's somebody's handwriting is in here, and you just miss all of that if you're only doing audio. So,
which is why I love immersion reading. But Alan, I don't remember. Did you read the Abercrombie books?
No, I haven't read. I only read things that nobody else has read. I read manuscripts I found under a bridge in a puddle of water. I apparently have an inability of reading things that other people have heard of.
These audiobooks are excellent. I don't know, Klaus, have you listened to them on audio, the Abercrombie?
I don't do audio. So
the audiobooks are excellent.
Klaus, why are you my German equivalent?
Because I'm a teacher.
You are being my representative in Germany.
But jigsaw puzzles and audiobooks are such the perfect combination.
Yeah, I believe that.
They just go hand in hand perfectly because the jigsaw puzzle doesn't require you to think. so your mind can be fully on the audiobook whilst you're putting the pieces together. It's just a matchmaker.
Only if you're good at puzzles.
Yeah. My problem with that, Abby, is that I don't do puzzles on my own. I do them with Christina, and she doesn't want to listen to my audiobook. So, and if I just had my headphones listening, Christina would be like, why am I out here with you? Like you're literally doing this.
Yeah.
Maybe you should get a jigsaw puzzle to do by yourself.
Christina would be mad on why I already do enough things without my wife. She does not want me doing anything else without including her.
Stephanie, you had your hand up though also. Was it also to say audiobooks?
Yeah. I can read 30 books a month. But I'm at a job where I can listen to audiobooks when I'm not on the phone. And then I knit. So I listen to audiobooks when I knit. So
see,
too.
I think if I had a job where like I could, because like when Christina's trying to talk to me and I'm playing like Mass Effect, for example, I'm like, there is stuff I'm doing in here, like I'm being surrounded by enemies that is literally autopilot. It requires no brain power. I can carry on a complete conversation with you while doing this. When they start talking to me or there's a particularly challenging boss or something, then I have to focus. I have to shift some brain power here. But like if I had a job, I think that was like that, where, I'm good at it or I've done it enough to where it didn't require that I think I could, especially like if I'm moving around, for some reason I stop thinking. But if I'm like sitting, like I could just sit there and hopefully pay attention to it. I don't know. I wish I could incorporate audiobooks because I'm so jealous of all you guys who can read more.
I mean, I wish some of my tasks at work I can have noise. But when you're sending emails in 3 languages and receiving them in like 5, I can't have
that too.
Yeah. And I mean, I don't speak German and Italian, so there you go and Google Translate. But I do try and guess what they're trying to ask from me. But like, I can't write an email in French whilst having an English audiobook on it. It would just words would be coming out.
Wow.
I mean, I guess I could try and listen to audiobooks while teaching, but I don't think it would go very well.
I'm just concerned that I would be doing the book a disservice by not giving it as high of a star rating as I would if I was reading it. You know what I mean? And so I'm just afraid that I would not like it as much. And then I feel
like I did not did it a disservice, but Ring Shout, I feel like I might have enjoyed more if I'd read it physically.
Yeah, I think it depends on the books. Like the Malazan books, I cannot do those on audio because I miss so much.
I wouldn't, yeah.
But other books are great on audio, and you don't really miss that much.
I think I might give the next Sharp book, because I've been trying to include another Sharp book in, and I just can't fit it in with everything else I'm reading. But Sophia made a good point, since it's a reread. I think I might.
It doesn't matter if you miss stuff.
And it's also historical fiction. Like if I miss one line about some of the Brits being blown up by Napoleon's cannons, I mean, I'm not the worse for it. You know what I mean? It would just depend on if the audio I guess for those of you who listen to a lot of audiobooks, how important is the narrator?
Oh, it's huge.
Oh,
yeah, it's huge.
Important.
I mean, I have, pretty much all of the audiobook reading I've done has been rereads this year. And I've had the joy of listening to a lot of Michael Kramer.
Yeah.
Michael Kramer's great.
Did he do Starlight Archive?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Wheel of Time and Mistborn.
The guy who did Mistborn, at least I listened to Well of Ascension and Hero of Ages, and he did a great job.
Yeah.
I mean,
Michael Kramer's great.
I went on this massive walk for like 3+ hours, and I kept extending the walk because I did not want to stop listening to the audiobook.
Oh, that's good.
What frustrates me is when somebody tries to do the different voices and they're not great at it. And so then every time this one character speaks, I want to just throw my phone. I'm like, stop doing that. I hate it.
I just found a set of audiobooks that I can actually read and retain. Like I've been trying different ones and none of them have worked for me. And off of the Adrian's recommendation, I finally tried the Dresden Files books. And that was really, really good. And James Marsters does really does sound like chickens. Sorry.
Awesome.
But he played Spike in the Buffy the Vampire Slayer series, and he's just so good. All his voices are perfect. And since it's kind of more like watching a TV show than reading a book, I feel like it really works. I don't think I could do Stanley Archives or anything like that.
Same, Klaus.
How is that?
I don't read.
I have read 10 or 12 books in my life on Kindle, and I have not given a single one of them 5 stars. And I keep asking myself if it's because I read on Kindle, because I love having a physical book. I love turning the pages. I love sitting on my couch, being relaxed and reading that way. And I feel like it's not the same thing for me if it is on Kindle.
We move all the time, and I can't pack all these books all the time. So we used to have a lot more books, and I don't know, when we last moved overseas, it was like, we can't pack all these books up and unpack them for a year and a half to then pack them all up and move them. So
I really struggle with reading something on a device. I had a Kindle for about a year, and I just retain less when I read it on the device on my Kindle. I had to read. I read Brian McClellan's first chronological short story in the Powder Mage universe, but it's only on Kindle. So I read that yesterday, and there are rant reviews coming. I haven't done a rant review on my channel yet, but Brian McClellan should be ashamed of himself. Like, I want to find him, lock him in a box, and beat him with sticks for his crime against that setting. Like, I do.
Oh my God! Tell us how you really feel, Alan.
He has 40,000 ratings on Promise of Blood, and it is a 4.11, and that is obscene. That is obscene. Like, and the next one has 4.44 with 35,000 ratings. I haven't read that one yet, but I promise you, it did not jump in quality, because then the short story I read yesterday, 5 years after Promise of Blood, it's like I read it and I'm like, you know what? You know who did this well? Bernard Cornwell, when he wrote the Sharp books. That's who did this well. Like, man, it's some of the worst dialogue I've ever heard, guys, ever. Like, I'm losing it.
Dreams of the Dying.
Alan?
Yeah. That dialogue.
Alan, have you read this?
No, I have not. But
you should.
I have heard that it is really long. But
it is really long, and it's really slow,
and
it's really boring, but it's also fantastic. And I am trying to get everyone to read it.
That's awesome.
It's one of those books where, like, nothing happens, but it's fascinating.
Now, I'm on a quest to find the best of Flintlock fantasy, or the genres that are adjacent to it, because the only thing anybody ever recommends is Powder Mage and Shadow Campaigns, because those are the most popular. But there are a ton of books in that genre, or the adjacent genres, and I've set up myself. I'm going to become the expert in this genre, because it's my favorite. It is my favorite fantasy subgenre, and I want to be able to recommend more than Powder Mage and Shadow Campaigns. One, because I don't think Powder Mage is good. I think part of Powder Mage's popularity is that Daniel Green really likes it. That's got to be part of it, because he's the kingmaker. But it's like, the problems with it are I just don't understand.
Once you've read Hero of Ages, you can read Mistborn Era 2, and
that's on my list. Because it's not Flintlock fantasy, because it takes place in kind of like an American West setting, but it is adjacent. Yeah. It is adjacent enough to where it's kind of that same tech level that it's on the list too. I'm going to be reading those right before the fourth one comes out. Temeraire's on the list. Yeah. So I'm going to read Mistborn Era 2 right before the book 4 comes out. So yeah, that's on my quest. But me and Angela, what is Angela's last name? Not Sci-Fi Angela, not Lit Science Alliance. She doesn't have a book 2, but she's in a lot of Discords.
Gotcha.
Yeah. She and I went through and made a big spreadsheet, and because she was really interested in it too. And Guns of the Dawn is the best Flintlock fantasy book I've read. It was Klaus will back me up here.
I've just got a Goodreads list up. It's the Black Prison Flintlock, because I didn't think it was.
It is. Yes. It is, but it is heavy in magic, so it's a subgenre. It's a subgenre of Flintlock that's magic heavy. So yeah, it's on the list also. So it's going to be really cool to go through it.
So what constitutes?
On this list? 6 of Crows.
Is
Yeah,
it really?
it is.
True.
Well,
yeah.
I have to read Six of Crows anyway for a punishment. I have to read it anyway for a punishment, so that's fine. I'll put that
That
on.
makes Klaus so happy. Look at you smile.
But
You smile.
Actually, if Klaus is European Alan, then Alan might actually like Six of Crows.
it's possible.
I don't
So,
think you'll hate it.
but-
I think you'll like the ending.
but that's why I'm reading these Powder Mage stuff, because even though I don't think McClellan's a good writer, I can't be an expert on Flintlock fantasy without having read the most popular series in the genre. So
So, but what constitutes Flintlock fantasy then? Because I thought it was
So
just like guns.
yeah, it's going to be a wide
Old
thing. I'm
man.
actually putting a video up on it this week to talk about all the genres. So it's kind of like, so steampunk is the farthest forward in tech. So airships, some clockwork stuff. So if it's got airships, if it's got clockwork, if it's got steam, if it has
Alan.
muskets, rifles, cannons, anything, if it has an automatic weapon, like an automatic gun, like a Gatling gun or an AK-47, it's no longer Flintlock. It has to use gunpowder.
Right.
But it also can be stuff that is maybe like the Renaissance. It could be also really heavy in like mercantile stuff, even though there's no magic or there's no guns. Like KJ Parker in The Folding Knife, I would consider close enough to the genre to count, where it's very low magic and it's high in economics, politics, and then the highest tech is really kind of guns. Not that video, more in depth about the Flintlock Challenge, Klaus, a different one.
Non-militaristic Flintlock fantasy, maybe.
Most Flintlock fantasy is very heavily into the military fantasy. Most of it is, not all.
I mean,
Is,
In
there's
which
um,
case,
Camera and
sorry.
Black Prism right next to each other on my TBR.
Those are both in it.
Is Black Lamora?
They're waiting over there.
Lachlan.
if you want a self-pub Flintlock fantasy, then probably more towards like airships and that kind of thing, there is one called Divinity's Twilight by Christopher Russell.
Writing it down.
Both of them. Look, the two, Klaus 1 and Klaus 2. Alan.
Guys, it's my favorite fantasy subgenre. I've always liked I've always liked that kind of low tech in my fantasy. So Dread Nation, I'm writing it down.
So wait, is Loch Lamora Flintlock or not? I don't know.
Nah,
No?
no. Mm-mm.
Luck Lamore is just heist, from what I understand.
okay.
It's heist.
Swashbuckling heist. Yeah.
Yeah, swashbuckling fantasy is another one of my favorites. So Luck Lamore is high on the list. The Aeronauts Windless is extremely high on my list because it's right up my wheelhouse. It's very similar to what I had been writing. And then I read the back of Aeronauts Windless, and I'm like, "Are you kidding me, Butcher? Like, are you freaking?" But the problem is, it's been 6 years since the first book was released, and he has no release date for book 2 because he's so busy in Dresden. So I'm not going to read it till much later.
Yeah.
Maybe you could also do a swashbuckling video, because I think that's also super fun, and you don't see that at all.
Yeah, I'm trying to find those fun videos as well. Anyway,
Yeah.
guys, like I'm really not trying to take up all the talking time here in the video. I'm not. I apologize. Guys, I have autism, and we've hit a special interest, and that's what happens if you've ever met an autistic kid. Like, I'm so sorry.
Okay,
Oh, you're fine.
I'm a bit distracted with the steampunk and swashbuckling. What
Kate
about
Byrne.
romance?
Yeah, fantasy romance.
If you
Alan.
watch my tier video, it's in the pass. It's not in the
I saw.
trash tier. That's erotic. That's erotic fantasy. But fantasy romance is in the. It's just I wouldn't read a book like that. I wouldn't choose to read a book where the romance was the main focus. I did not trash it, Abby, and I was thinking of you when I filmed the video. I did not trash it because there's nothing wrong with that genre. It's just not for me. Now, people who like erotic fantasy, I did trash that. I put it in trash tier.
Oh, good. I can look forward to that then.
Sorry, Sophia.
Hey, I like what I like. I'm not ashamed.
No, that's totally fine.
I love how you go from like erotic fantasy to, oh my god, they held hands and it was so
Well,
cute.
it is cute. Okay,
I
20-year-olds
agree.
holding hands is cute.
I agree with you, Sophia, and I like some romance in my books if it's done well. I just am an incredible opponent against sex scenes in my book. I'm not saying they don't belong there. I'm saying that I don't like reading them. And so when someone someone feels the need to describe every freaking sexy thing they do. Remember, I was the guy who told Andrew I was going to show up at the topless beach with citations and write them. I'm just like, I'm just super hardcore British, stiff upper lip, button the button all the way to here. You sleep.
It's hilarious because I'm actually British.
The thing is,
Never read my book, Ellen. Never read my book.
You and Abby aren't actually British. You just live in the UK. It's different. I'm British.
My tea consumption would disagree with you.
That's
true. You're always drinking tea.
No, my wife and I have.
Do who's more British or like a British quiz
I'm
on?
the most British. My wife and I have separate beds. We sleep in nightgowns. We have separate beds.
Didn't I propose an idea of doing Alan versus the Brits, so getting British YouTubers and Alan on and having a quiz on who's the most British?
That would be amazing. I would ask all of them if they knew any of my British stuff, and they don't. They don't know any of it.
But the thing is, I wanted to have my dad on as well. He's very British.
You should bring your dad versus Alan. That would be the best video.
You did so well with that cover guessing thing. I'm still so impressed by that.
When you hit 1,000 subs, Abby, I think during your 500 live show, you said you were going to do interviewer Abby interviewing Posh Alan about British terms.
You're almost at 2K. What happened to 1K?
Are you really almost at 2K, Abby? That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm like 1.6 or something. So
nice.
Heading there. Well, I mean, okay, here she is. Interview Abby. She's not got her bun on today or her glasses, but
we're doing it right now.
She's ready.
Posh Alan didn't prepare for this.
You're Abby.
Posh Alan needs to be ready for anything.
I will let you know. A new Alan is being introduced tomorrow.
What?
This is great.
New Alan?
Is it Texas Alan?
You'll see. You'll just have to see.
Texas Alan.
It's not murder teddy bear Alan, is it?
That was that was the Oracle with completely accurate predictions.
Is it some sort of form of Zeus Alan that's
I don't know what to tell you.
I know your TBR video is going up tomorrow, so it has to be something.
Correct. TBR video. Well, I tend those bits with the characters. Those tend to be shout outs to they're shout outs to my patrons. So I like to put them on the videos like TBRs that like I don't want to put the patron shout out on an obscure third book of a Daniel Abraham series that no one's going to watch. Like that's almost insulting to the patrons being like, hey, I'm shouting you out, but no one will ever see it because I'm ashamed of you.
I'm shouting you out in the void. Yeah.
The teddy bear ripped apart video was the very first Alan video I ever saw.
That is what an unfortunate introduction.
Yeah.
That's so fun.
Well, we will reconvene when interviewer Abby is in her interviewing mode.
When you hit 2K, let's do a live show.
Okay, and we'll get Posh Alan on, maybe Suave Alan, maybe whatever version of Alan.
Suave Alan is the best Alan.
Cowboy Alan?
I don't know. We'll see.
Didn't you already have a Cowboy Alan at one point? No.
I
they had a
mentioned
special Alan.
It was teased during
the live show, I think.
Live show, yeah.
I've seen memes where he's wearing a cowboy hat. So
yeah.
Orangutan Alan. Hi.
So I want to know. My question for the panel is for Andrew, and then anybody else who is part of this. How's the book coming along, Andrew? Like I watch your I really liked your video with writers and readers with Philip, and was Joanna on that one as well?
Yeah.
I really liked that video. That was really good.
That was a great video. I enjoyed that a lot. I actually just finished a draft of one of my books the other day. I sent it to Amanda.
That's awesome.
Reading it and giving me some really valuable feedback.
That's excellent.
But yes, I'm very excited about the draft I just finished, and so far Amanda seems to be enjoying it as well. So
is this a new series or is this a continuation of
Abby? Is it the Dragon Wars?
It's not the Dragon Wars. No, it's not.
Dang it!
Well,
not.
It's just not good enough. Interviewer Abby is leaving the building.
What is it, Andrew?
It's the horror story about the restaurant that has.
Oh, yes!
In the basement.
Nice.
That is
Very
awesome.
cool. Yes.
That premise sounded so cool. I just really wanted that book.
Well, I can send it to you too, Joanna, if you want.
Oh yes, you can send it. You know that sometimes I think about that when I'm at work. I'm like, maybe there is a demon somewhere down there.
Sometimes. You just never know.
Seriously.
But yes, so it's coming along. I'm just trying to still settle into finding stuff in San Diego because I still don't have a job. I'm still in an Airbnb. And I'm still just trying to like sort that all out for my writing time.
Did you just move to San Diego?
I mean, I've been here since April, but I've been in this Airbnb since April.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yeah. Been interesting, I suppose.
You suppose.
But I love it here. It's a great city.
Do you have your dog with you? I don't
Yeah,
remember.
she's over. She's asleep right now. Just over there. Chilling out.
Little floofs.
We had a
Of course, I
question.
have my dog. She's coming everywhere. I will never let go of her.
Evie had a nice question. What books are you looking forward to reading in the next couple of months?
I am reading Long Price Quartet right now, and I am so excited about it. It is so good. I read 70 pages, and I have 35 tabs in it, and it's just so good. So I'm yelling at Kate all the time about it. And
Yeah. I'm very entertained.
Hold that up again.
Orconomics.
I thought I saw that it looked gigantic, but you had two books together.
Yes. Yeah. This is the sequel, Son of a Lich.
Oh, you got the sequel already.
I did, yes.
Isn't that
The
self-published?
name is just so funny that I had to get it. Or it makes me laugh at least. And so does the first one. And I'm buddy reading it with Charmaine, so I'm looking
Nice.
forward to it.
It's a Discord read, isn't it?
It is my Discord read, yes. And yeah, it should be satirical. We'll see if I like the humor more than I did in Guards or not. But yeah, Guards was also very funny. So
Hold on. What do you mean more than you did in Guards? You saying you didn't like the Guards humor?
That was for that.
I liked Guards humor.
The elucidated brethren of the Ebon Knight. Someone literally said, I DNF'd that book. I DNF'd that book at that. It just really brought me out of it just took me out of the story. Like, what? And then freaking Norton gave it 1 star on Amazon. Norton gave Guards 1 star and tried to tell me that Pratchett wasn't funny. Like, what? And then I've looked. You know what Norton likes? Books about fishing. That's what Norton likes because I looked at his reviews.
Alan, you got to do a 1-star reacting to 1-star reviews of your favorite books video.
I did. That's what
That's what he's talking about.
I don't remember it then.
You should do a version 2 with more books.
Version
I do need to. Now that I have more favorites, like I do Long Price Quartet and Guns of the Dawn, and I don't know. I should do that. Writing it down. If I don't write things down, I'll forget, guys.
Poor Norton just lives in infamy now.
He doesn't even know that, you know.
On his review and put the link up to
Norton's awful. Like he said.
Norton is terrible, Ellen. But you should definitely include some guards and Long Price Quartet questions in Book Jeopardy soon.
Thing is, though, I'd worry if Klaus would end up being one of the 1-star reviews of one of your favorite books at some point, and then you'd be like, that Klaus.
No, Klaus and I have an understanding. I like Klaus too much to go after him, even if he doesn't like the books I like.
I started rereading Traitor's Blade today, so stay tuned.
You have an unpopular opinions book tag, don't you, Klaus?
Yeah, I have.
You haven't done one yet, have you, Alan?
Unpopular opinions? No, because I was on a World Hopper video where we did that same tag. So all of my opinions, I already gave my opinions. So I have to wait a little while before I do that one again. Just because I'll have the same answers. What do I not like? That was my infamous I don't like characters. That's where Leaning came from, that video. Where I don't like characters in Leaning.
You still haven't done the popular one.
Hobbits.
I haven't done the podcast. Okay, Abby, right now I have literally 25 tags in a playlist I have saved for later because I am so behind. I'm so behind. It's ridiculous. And I can't film it this today because I got to film the mid-year freak out book tag because it's the middle of the year and I got to film it. So I got to get it. Like, I always miss the season ones. I miss the spring one. I'll miss the summer one.
Yeah, those if you're not on time.
I'm not super great at being on time with filming things. I just don't want to. Yeah, accurate, Jermaine, accurate. Though recently I have been recruiting a whole bunch of people to agree with me on a lot of at least my favorites. So my opinions are less unpopular. They're more unpopular about things that are really popular. And Michael Knipp has discovered that I have a lot of really unpopular video game opinions. I'm not widely read enough, other than I just don't really like Lord of the Rings. That's where Klaus and I differ, but we're still friends.
If you were on board game, I feel like you'd have some unpopular opinions.
Oh, we did, Gregory, in our thing. Yeah, we had some unpopular ones too.
No one gets them though, because no one knows the difference between Arkham Horror and Eldritch Horror.
That's because they're fools. But we did have a decent amount of people watch that, more than I thought we would.
Yeah.
Correct, Evie.
How's the pink wine, Greg?
It's good.
Is there still something in the bottle?
Yep.
Is it gold?
Oh yes. Just a massive bottle.
It
for $9. So.
You're just gonna get progressively smilier through the video.
Yeah.
Take a nap.
Yeah, I just get very giggly. Pink wine makes me slutty, as Jess says.
Whoa. Are you gonna Bollywood dance for us? I would love that.
Then, Greg.
Are you sure, Greg?
I'm sure.
We can make some music for you.
Sophia, has Greg proposed to you yet?
Oh shoot!
No.
That's true.
What?
There's a British person you got proposed to, Gregory.
That's true. I'll wait till the moment's right.
But you've had more pink wine.
Yes, he needs to get to the right slutty amount.
No, I need a more classy wine. Also, I'm sorry for the people watching and Sophia who don't know what we're talking about.
Just like, how concerned should I be?
Gregory is desperate to become a British citizen.
That's true.
More even than Alan. And so he proposes to every British person that he ever meets.
I already have dual citizenship.
Yep.
Where?
Posh Alan has citizenship.
Did you go to Legoland? Did Legoland try and give you citizenship?
No, I have UK citizenship and American citizenship. I'm the only one. They made a special exception for me to have both. Because normally they don't. Most people have to choose. I don't. They, the UK.
No, you can have multiple.
Yeah, you can have both.
You can have both. It's the Germans that say you have to choose.
Oh, sorry, Klaus.
It's Germans that only have one nationality.
We can have two as well now, I think. Yeah.
I have triple citizenship. I'm also a citizen of Germany.
Good choice.
That's right.
No.
Can there be the same person in Germany though?
Yeah, that's why I don't live there. But Klaus, y'all are the only ones we couldn't keep down. Like, we tried to conquer you, and you got. Sorry, I'm referring to the Romans, not the Americans. I apologize.
Okay.
We tried to conquer you like multiple times. Y'all weren't having it.
I was confused. Yeah.
That was a necessary clarification.
I was questioning my expertise as a history teacher right now, but then you're like, Romans.
I end up arguing the Roman superiority over ancient peoples all the time. That I have quadruple citizenship. I am also a citizenship of the Roman Empire.
Of course.
I've got a citizenship for Luxembourg as well. Or
no one wants to live in Luxembourg. Sorry.
No, nobody wants to live in Luxembourg.
Hey, watch out! I want to keep both of you out. But this is true. I'm trying to leave Luxembourg, so it's fine.
Here's the thing. Here's why no one wants to live in France. Because the French
are egotistical.
Because the French could not understand that if you were going to build an impenetrable wall around your country, it must needs encompass the whole country, not just 3 of 4 sides. Because when one looks at an impenetrable wall around a country and says, wow, there's only 3 sides that this wall falls on, the obvious war tactic is to say, hey, let's go to the side that doesn't have the wall. And lo and behold, After 2 weeks. Thank you, France. Thanks for holding out. You did really good for us. 2 weeks. Well done. Well done.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
I'm so mad about the
Shame on
Maginot
France.
Line. I rant about the Maginot Line probably more than most people do. It makes me angry. So
You've ranted about it
Probably,
one time. That's more
definitely.
than most people.
it's like I don't understand. Like who was in charge? Like who?
Maybe they just hadn't got around to building that wall yet.
No, they didn't. They're like they purposely said they're like the Germans won't come through the forests.
What?
And that's what they did. They're like, the forest is on the other side. And the Germans were like, let us move our tanks through the forest. It'll be fine. That's what they did. Said, we have conquered you now. Please put your hands up and surrender. Okay, goodbye, Charles de Gaulle. You are exiled. That's what they
Maybe
did.
tomorrow we get German, Alan. That would be nice.
Yeah,
I mean, he's got the citizenship, hasn't he, apparently?
That's what they did.
Oh, man.
That's all true.
I don't remember. Klaus, have you been to
Facts.
Luxembourg?
No, why would I go to Luxembourg?
Because it's so cold.
Oh, Joanna. Oh,
I'm gonna kick all of you out. Bye, guys. That was it. See ya.
No, I've just been to Mallorca, to Spain all the time, to Bulgaria, to England. That's it, and to France. Yeah, that's it.
All right.
I've not been to Luxembourg either.
Yeah.
Me neither, but I do really want to go.
Yeah, we're gonna change that, Abby. You also need to come.
I mean, I've just bypassed it by going to like France and Switzerland and Germany.
You were around
But the architecture is supposed to be really beautiful.
in the city center. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
How big is it?
Small.
Very small.
Very small.
I know very small, but like how small?
Wait, we have 650,000 inhabitants or something like that for the whole country, if that helps. And it is 2,586 squared kilometers, which I have no idea how much that's for you.
Is that bigger or smaller than Amsterdam?
I think it's smaller than Amsterdam.
Smaller than Amsterdam. Amsterdam is pretty damn small.
Let me see.
Like, I would walk around Amsterdam and find myself back in
No,
the same
it's bigger
place
than
and be like,
Amsterdam.
how did I get here? Yeah, okay. That makes sense.
Let me see. Luxembourg. Size comparison. You guys continue talking. I'll tell you when I have an answer. Compared to London, there we go.
So are there
Luxembourg
any
is about-
famous Luxembourgian fantasy authors that you can recommend?
No. Luxembourg is about 94 times smaller than the United Kingdoms. United Kingdom. Sorry, I don't know why that was an Estonian. 94 times smaller than the United Kingdom. There you
Yeah,
go.
wait till the Scots leave, then it will be bigger.
Yeah, no, Luxembourg is
They
very.
won't leave.
There's no one that's
I've already
really.
tried and failed.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
We will all go to Scotland when you open your book launch.
Yeah.
All of us. That
Yeah.
is for- See, thank you, Charmaine. Thank you. The only person here who.
I would visit you in Luxembourg.
Okay, so it's just the Team Zeus people who don't want to come to Luxembourg.
I feel like Alan would go up to Scotland and he'd be like, "Look at Hadrian's Wall," and he'd just like get stuck at Hadrian's
Yes.
Wall and then wouldn't get any
That
further.
that is literally what I would do. I would say, like, the Romans never conquered Scotland, so there's not a ton of ruins there, but there is Hadrian's Wall. And so I'll just stand there. And what my kids don't understand is that, like, they didn't, when I talk about the Hadrian's Wall, built a wall across, separated from the Caledonians, they're like, how? Like, how high was the wall? I'm like, okay, here's what you don't understand.
It's a huge wall.
That's what I do when I'm
Bigger
talking
than
about.
any wall ever made before.
I'm gonna come back to that, Klaus.
And the Scots are going to pay for it. Yeah.
The thing is, the thing about Hadrian, like the wall, like they don't need to be very high. When a charging army is coming at you, and they have to like let's say the wall's as high as this table my computer's sitting on. Like, it doesn't have to be super high. It just needs to be high enough to where a charging soldier has to be like, hang on, let me get over. And then the Romans on the other side just go and stab you while you're trying to get across it. It doesn't need to be high. And Klaus, when I teach Spartacus how he tried to like escape to Sicily, and then Crassus built a wall across the toe of Italy so they couldn't get back. You always do the Trump voice, because that's what you always do. Because Crassus is already super rich, so he's like, building a wall, gonna trap Spartacus, never get across, best wall ever. We're gonna make Spartacus pay for it. and then somehow they escaped anyway. Crassus, I always do voices. Crassus is Trump. Pompey is Big Daddy from the Golden Girls, Blanche's dad. Because he's not from Rome. He's just a rich plantation owner. So Pompey, yeah, that's how it goes.
Do any of your students know who Blanche is even?
Oh no. So I just do the voice. I just do the voice. I say that it's Blanche's dad from the Golden Girls, is Big Daddy, but they don't know what that is. But they know the voice.
Who's Caesar?
Caesar's my voice. The protagonist always he's in it too much, so I have to just do my voice. Who else? Cato screams all the time. Cato the Younger screams all the time, so that's just me yelling and throwing chairs. Clodius Pulcher is this? Oh, I'm gonna do this. That's him. Mithridates the Sixth Eupater, King of Pontus, is Yosemite Sam. So he's always like, "Woo! Gonna start a rebellion! Kill them Romans! Bang, bang, bang!" That's him. It's stupid. It's all.
Who's Mark Anthony?
Mark Anthony is a dude, bro, from a frat. He's like, "Hey, bro, you want to come over? Like, dude, we'll top a keg and order some za." Heck, Caesar. Cleopatra's totally fine. Like, if you're done, like, you could totally pass her this way. Oh, bro.
Oh my God.
That's Mark Anthony.
I wish my teacher had done that when I was in school.
I know.
Would have made history much more interesting.
Yeah.
It's all true.
Do you know, this is 100% true. When I was 11, my history teacher told me that Christopher Columbus was definitely English.
What?
Your history teacher?
My history teacher told me that Christopher Columbus was definitely English. I was like, are you sure?
What did he coach?
That's why his name is Christopher, of course.
Sorry?
What did your history teacher coach? Because I'm assuming in America, most history teachers are coaches. So because you can't.
No, this was an old lady. She didn't coach anything.
That's bizarre. That's bizarre.
Maybe she knew Columbus personally and knew that he really was English.
British people.
Yeah.
British people. This will make you sad. Okay, guys, so I got two things, and this is all true. Everything I'm about to say is 100% true. So the first one, I'm going to start with the one that's less bad and then go to the other one. So I talk about, in my history classes, I talk about Churchill, because I talk about the Second World War a lot. And I say, raise your hand if you know who Winston Churchill is. It is now down to a third. One third, 33% of my students. These are high school, college-bound students who raise their hand and even have heard of Winston Churchill. Like, I don't ask them to define it. I'm just like, tell me if you've heard Winston Churchill. They don't know. I know you have. The other one, and this will make you all the saddest. When we start out Latin 1, we start out with simple sentences like Italia est in Europa, which is Italy is in Europe. America non est in Europa. And so we get to Graecia est in, they ask a question. So they're Graeciane est in Europa? And I'm like, what does that mean? They're like, is Greece in Europe? And I stop that student and I say, hey, what's the answer to that question? Is Greece in Europe? Guys, and I said, everyone raise your hand. If you think Greece is in Europe, raise your hand. Now raise your hand if you think Greece is not in Europe. Half of my college-bound students did not know that Greece is in Europe, or could not confidently.
Where did they think it was?
Yeah.
They think it's its own. They think Europe is a country, so they think Greece is
exactly.
its own thing. That's the problem. Yeah,
I think Klaus is raising his hand.
I'm raising my hand.
That New Zealand
one too.
is a country, don't they? They just think it's all part of Australia.
What, Klaus? Do you have another story?
Oh yeah, I have a story from this Wednesday. I taught my students about the German unity, 1990. So end of the Cold War, 2 German states coming together. And I asked them, so on which day was the German unity like? Which day did it happen? And 4 people raised their hands out of 22. And I was like, come on, you guys know that. I want to hear some more people. And there was still only those 4 people. And I was like, I asked a random person, like, which day was it? And they were like, I don't know. And I was like, guys, which day is a national holiday in German? What is our national holiday that we have each year? And they looked at me and were like, the 1st of May? And I was like, yeah, that's a holiday because we have like workers' rights and stuff, but
25th of December?
And I was like, and I picked 3 people and none of them could tell me the dates. It is our national holiday.
Yeah, no.
They don't have to go to school on that day. And I was like, okay, guys, 3rd of October, ever heard of it?
Oh my God.
When I was in America, I studied in America, and then I met someone, and they were like, "Oh, hi, where are you from?" And I said, "From Portugal," because at this point, no one knew where Luxembourg was, so I gave up, and I just said Portugal. Because also my skin, they always thought I was Mexican, so I was like, "Let's go with Portugal. That sounds good." And then that person was like, "Oh, that's so cool. So you're from South America?" And I was like, "You're so close. It's in Europe, but close. It's on Earth, so you were fine."
I did a play one time with this old British guy named Stuart. And it happened to fall on the 4th of July, one of our rehearsals. And I said, "Hey, Stuart, how you feeling today? You celebrating?" And he's like, "No, it's a day of mourning. You cheated." He was very, very still upset about the Americans' tactics in the Revolutionary War. He was not happy about it. He was very, very bitter.
Oh, don't worry. The rest of us just don't care.
That's not true. That's not true.
I realized recently that...
Okay, Sophia, do we really care about the 4th of July over here? Like, what happened?
Yeah, I realized recently that everyone has an Independence Day except for Britain because everyone's celebrating their independence from you.
I mean, yeah, it's a fair point.
The funniest guy I ever saw.
George's Day.
Huh?
We have St. George's Day.
Oh,
Nobody
yay.
celebrates that.
No, yeah.
So that's independence from St. George.
More people celebrate St. Patrick's Day, which is also not helpful. And to be fair, people do celebrate the 4th of July in the UK, all the Americans. You will see flags and all sorts of stuff. So yeah.
Are there fireworks?
Oh my gosh.
I mean, the British people will take any excuse for fireworks. There's always fireworks.
We have I guess our Independence Day would be the 5th of November with Guy Fawkes.
Yeah, fireworks involved as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, basically, fireworks start about a week or 2 before the 5th of November because of Diwali, and then they just carry on all the way through until like the end of January.
My grandma, my mom was born in Paris, and my mom was born on the 13th of July. And so 14th of July is the French national holiday. And so she was in labor and she had my mom, and then the fireworks started. She's like, "Oh no, another war. She was so scared. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
That's sad.
Yeah. It was only 20 years after World War II, so
that makes sense.
Aww.
Yeah. Sorry, I made it sad. Let's go back to something fun.
Well, when they called us to tell us that we were going to be moving to Turkey, they had also informed us that we would be moving to Europe. And then they came back and said, "You're moving to Turkey." And my initial thing was like, Turkey is not in Europe. And I was like, what is happening? Well, according to the U.S. military, Turkey is in Europe. I was like, this is so stupid. I know,
the EU as well.
Yeah.
one city of it, but seriously, no. So anyway, I did have to get a map because I had a general idea of where Turkey was, but I didn't know where it was. And I was like, where are we moving? So I didn't know about that. And I feel the same way. I mean, I for sure know that Africa is not a country, but there are very few countries in Africa that I could point out on a map. Like I've been to Morocco and I've been to Egypt. So I know where those are, but
and technically part of Egypt is in Asia.
But if you said Zambia. I don't know, another country, you would have to tell me whether it was east, west, north, south, whatever.
I had a student this last year. She's from Ukrainian, so it was the second year I taught her. And one day the school pulled a bunch of kids out. So I had 5 kids in that class. And so I asked her, I'm like, "Hey, Olina, you're Ukrainian, right?" And I don't know why. I was just trying to make conversation because we're all bored and I wasn't going to teach with 5 kids. And she's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Do you hate when people say you're Russian?" She's like, "I hate it so much." And so we ended up spending the rest of the class, me and her and the other 4 kids, like, because I'm not sure I am really very good with Eastern European geography, and I'm not. So we spent the entire class, I pulled up on the smartboard a big map of Eastern Europe, and we all just looked at like all the different countries over in that region and how large they were, about how I didn't know. I thought Belarus was tiny. Belarus is not tiny, but like, so I got, I sat there and got to learn about like that area of the country that I didn't know, or that of the world that I didn't know very much about. And so now I have a way better understanding of Eastern European geography than I did before. It was a super cool. What?
Wasn't Belarus in the news recently for hijacking?
Oh yeah.
And then so they hijacked the plane. But what happened after that?
That is Belarus.
Yeah, but what happened after that? Like, I thought that when you said Belarus, okay, it was on the news, and then nothing.
Well, the European Union that Britain used to be a part of until very recently, we are threatening them and telling them, you've been so bad, Mr. Lukashenko, what you've done was not okay, and now we are imposing like economical consequences or whatever, and we're not really doing anything about it because Putin is behind him. So, yeah.
I was like, it's got very quiet on the Belarus situation.
Yeah, we have other problems in Europe.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
There are problems in the world.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, did you have your game? Did you have your game?
Greg has it.
Oh, Greg has it. Okay.
Is he too drunk for games?
Would I
You went from readathon to politics. And everything in between.
We could stay on politics.
Of course we can. Brazilian politics, Greg? Would you like to? How do you make those work? Not politics, the games.
What?
Yeah. Are we playing a game? I love games.
Yes.
Yeah, we can play a game.
Yeah.
Let's see. Are we quiplashing? That's probably
Man.
I love Quiplash.
I do not know what that is.
I don't know what that is.
It's very easy.
It's American. It's a video game. It's like a party game that you play on the computer.
Okay, before any games start, I'm just going to say bye. I've got to go run some children to airports. So it was nice chatting with everybody.
I also have to peace out. I have a Dark Age live show that I've got to do some stuff before that happens. But this is fun, guys.
Yeah, this is the longest I've gone without reading in like a month and a half.
Yeah, I should probably read something too.
No, never again.
Take a break.
Bye.
And then now no one has to sit out.
Awesome.
That's you. Evie, did you want to come back in? We can now.
Joanna, if you're still here, you can come in.
But Joanna had to go, I think. Andrew, do you want to join us? I mean, then we have 2 Andrews.
Oh, God.
Start thinking, guys, then it'll be better.
So how do you play? Can I have the rules?
Yeah, go to jackboxtv.com or no, just jackbox.tv on either like a second monitor or a phone.
A second monitor.
Oh, your phone?
What is this?
I'm telling a big lie. There's a big second monitor right here, but it's just not plugged in.
Jackbox. What?
TV.
All right.
Jackbox.
Enter 4-letter code.
Yes, 4-letter code. I will get that. Let me see. Actually, I should turn the volume down because this will be very annoying for me. And I don't think anyone can hear it. Yes.
Okay.
Settings, volume, escape, play game. Also, Benedict got a picture of me with my pinky out while drinking wine.
Is that going to be a new emoji in your Discord?
Yes, I'm sure it will.
We've been asking for a pink wine emoji for a while.
Yep, that's true. All right, let's see. Let's see. How do I do this? Stop. annoying. Okay.
The anticipation.
I've never shared my screen on, let's see, share screen. I'm sorry. You guys should talk about something else, and I should not be talking out loud, I don't think.
It's entertaining.
Okay.
I hope this isn't very anticlimactic.
Okay, so
It's like Cards Against Humanity, only you write your own like white cards.
Yes.
All right. I'll be right back. I'm sorry.
wait, you're abandoning
There's
us?
the code, though. 4 letters.
There should be usually like there's a tutorial at the beginning that he can let play too.
The question is, do we want to use our real? Okay, we are using our actual names. Oh, good lord.
Wait, what's the 4-letter code?
XMGX.
Oh,
Sorry?
yeah. I'm stupid.
No.
XMGX. Okay.
Plus, you've got like little teeth.
Yeah.
Oh, I was being very slow on the code.
It should be on the thing. XMGX.
Does this external screen count as like one person? I think so, because I had to add them to the. I don't know.
Joanna, you're the VIP.
Oh, apparently. Yay!
I don't know what that means, but
Is everybody in?
First.
No, Greg's not in.
Yeah.
You gotta wait for him.
I'm gonna get some water while we wait for Greg.
Do it.
Looks like, because it says VIP, press everybody's in to start the game. So, Joanna, looks like you've got some powers.
He does.
Dun dun dun. That's a bad idea. Oh. I did say between 1 and 2 hours, so if anyone needs to leave at some point, you can. But for those who want to stay later, I'm also fine to stay later. We know how this ended last time. It was 3.5 hours long.
I might leave soon-ish, but I want to play this game for a little bit.
Cool.
Yeah, that's how I'm feeling. I might actually do some reading this evening.
I'm going to drink some water now so that I don't have a headache in a while. Those are really big gin and tonic.
I thought that was water.
There are limes.
Limes are the best.
All right. I must join. Oh, this is perfect. We have 8 people.
No one has to sit out.
All right.
Joanna, your little guy looks so happy.
He does.
I'm wondering why I
Definitely
have
looks
3
drunk.
eyes.
I like how Abby has 3 eyes.
Yeah, like 3 eyes.
I like how Klaus is a coffin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's very appropriate.
I'm burying so much popular books, so it's totally appropriate. Yeah. Oh, Gregory's a star. Wow.
Yes. It's because I'm the star of Team Poseidon.
The sea star, whatever. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I should explain. So there will be prompts that come up on your phone, and it'll be like fill in the blanks. So you kind of want to fill in something that's like funny or that will make people laugh or maybe is accurate. I don't know. But
Okay.
yeah, then it'll be your answer against someone else's answer, and then everyone will vote on whose answer they think is better.
All right.
Okay, Joanna, how inappropriate are we allowed to be?
As inappropriate as you want.
It's always the question.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, God.
Oh, dear.
Oh, it's like timing us.
Yes.
It is, which is awful when you can't think of something funny for the first.
Yep.
Can somebody explain what funny is to me?
Yeah, me too. I don't think my brand of funny is anyone else's. So
Mine is not funny.
Oh man, these questions are not as good. What is happening?
Oh, I didn't even notice that it continues.
Oh,
Yeah, there's 2 questions. I'm sorry.
yeah.
Good luck. You have 13 seconds, and I haven't thought of my second one.
I didn't realize
Oh,
it was.
that's-
I spent
oh.
so long trying to think of the answer to the first one.
These prompts are not as funny.
Oh,
Yeah.
whoa.
I'm sorry. I think the Quiplash prompts for like the newest one are better. I should like just buy the first one.
Oh, see, this one's good.
This one is good.
Dang.
What are the odds?
Yep.
Well.
At least everyone knew the movie.
Yep.
Wow.
Well, clearly.
I
The
was going to
American
say
swearing.
that, but I just didn't want. Thought it was bad.
Of course, I had a different opinion than everybody else.
Oh God, this one's also good.
I didn't have that question.
I feel like
Yeah, we
be
we all
done.
have different questions, pretty much.
Two people get the same question, so they can pitch you.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm gonna have to refrain from doing my Trump impressions for this.
Oh, come on, Greg. Come on.
Oh, we have an audience. Oh, yes. If you're watching, you can join and vote. And then this is the code up here, the XMGX.
Oh, okay.
Another one of my prompts were particularly funny. I'm sad.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Whoa.
Damn you,
Whoa.
autocorrect.
What the?
Okay, so you were my competition. Go ahead.
Oh my God. How did this happen?
We almost tied. Dang, audience member.
How did I win? Oh
I
my
don't
God.
know.
I can't
Because of the typo.
Yeah,
Both
that gave it away.
This
Oh.
is also good. Dang.
This is pretty funny thinking about a book that I read recently, because it's always like, oh, we'll have like the arranged marriage and it'll have peace, and like that's a very common fantasy plot.
It's Klaus.
I cannot recommend
proposals.
arranged marriage.
Sorry, Klaus.
I need that for my British citizenship.
Quiplash.
Here goes the line.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
I forgot to mute myself.
I like this.
Oh God.
Thing is, you'd think they take a dump before.
Yeah, so that there's
not after.
That's true.
Listen, anxiety poops are a real thing.
Hey, look, I have Crohn's disease. I can make whatever poop jokes I like.
This is true. This is true. Dang, I lost by the audience again.
Damn the audience.
Damn you, audience. Oh, no.
Oh gosh.
Oh my God. Where did you even come up with that intro?
I
Seriously.
don't know.
I think cat food is a great name for a cat food brand.
Has no one seen Oh Brother, Where Art There? Where art thou?
In a really long
He
time.
turned him into a horny toad.
Oh my God.
Oh, it's been a long time.
What?
I love the giraffe drinking a mojito. There's parking spots for pregnant women in the mall by my house, which I thought was weird.
You can tell I had no time to think up an answer for this one.
I like the
I had no
visual
time
of
for the
little
cat
mice,
food
though.
answer.
I thought mice was cute, Abby.
Yeah, that's a cute
That is
one.
cute.
Plus, they're so small, they don't need a parking space.
What about for their tiny little cars? Oh gosh. Oh no. I don't even want to know. I was waiting for someone to put something way worse than that.
Yeah.
Way
I
worse.
was expecting it to say be Zeus, to be honest.
Thank you, Gregory.
You're welcome.
What even is a Klondike bar?
I didn't want to go too full. I didn't know how not PG we were going.
It's like
Oh,
a
you can go
ice
very-
cream bar. It's like a square and it's covered in chocolate.
And it's
There's
ice
like-
cream.
Yeah, there's a commercial that says, "What would you do for a Klondike bar?"
That didn't
Kill a
come
guy.
across the waters.
No.
Apparently did not.
Ooh. Double
Right.
points.
Oh.
Like your own prompt. Okay.
Oh, good lord. Yes! Oh! Ah! Sorry.
So,
Oh,
while everyone's
that's
putting
tough.
in their answers, Kate, how do you like your new apartment?
I'm not there yet. I'm going to be
Oh.
there Wednesday.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Carry on.
Oh.
All right, that was a lot quicker.
Oh, no.
This is
That
hard.
was
I
quite
went a little
difficult.
PG-13 this time. Sorry, guys.
Come here, buddy. Good boy. Come here. Good boy. I know it's tiny, but Max is here.
Max.
Come here, buddy. He's here. I know you're a good boy. Really?
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, sad. I feel a little bad. Yeah. Alan's whole thing.
Totally
To preface
inappropriate.
this, if anyone from Team Zeus is watching, we love you, and this is all a
Yes.
joke.
Just
Yes.
a joke.
It is not a
Very
joke. We
close.
take that very serious.
Your video made me so sad, Klaus, when
Thank you,
responded to my
Joanna.
video.
Thank you.
Oh, I
Well,
can't.
no, it's really sad that it's no one on both of them.
Yeah. We're so polite.
Oh, this is
Oh, I'm learning to roller skate right now. This sounds appropriate.
oh my god, we're great.
Oh,
These are both great, guys. These are fantastic. Oh, I don't know which one to choose.
Oh crap!
Abby.
Oh,
Wow.
Oh, the audience vote.
Oh, the audience. Wow.
Oh,
Dang.
goodness.
Wow.
I was only mildly excited by this question.
I did not put what I wanted to put.
Your answer's better than mine.
you should have put Wakila.
With the silent W.
Yeah.
The silent W. Oh, yes.
Oh, we gained an audience member. Oh.
Oh la la.
Also, I don't have chat open. Hopefully, no one's saying anything interesting. I'm sorry.
The
Oh,
chat's
no.
recorded.
Oh,
At least I don't
Lord.
see you.
Oh,
Oh, whoa, oh, whoa.
oh. Wow.
Oh goodness.
Oh God.
Joanna, I am surprised that you
Oh, what a tie!
Oh,
tie.
And Greg.
that was a funny question.
He was.
oh,
This is
whoa,
no.
whoa.
My friends would make this really bad.
Yeah. Just remember, guys, we're on public YouTube.
Yeah.
Report stuff.
If anyone wants to sink their chances at becoming president in the future, now is a good time.
Are you saying you don't have a shot anymore, Greg?
Yeah, I won't. I won't if we keep playing this, I don't think.
I think your mayonnaise video may have done you in.
Yeah, the mayonnaise video. Oh man.
The thing is, I thought lots of parents kept their children's baby teeth. Like,
My parents
My mom
did.
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, this is totally your question, Greg.
oh God.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Thanks, Andrew.
What?
Andrew, that was
Oh my God.
Oh goodness.
That was the best laugh.
Those are both great.
Oh my God.
A 5 in the audience. Oh.
Oh my God.
Nice.
My butt.
Yeah, Joanna is controlling her audience very good.
She
It's
is.
impressive.
I think you're
I
bringing
did kick you out earlier, so must have given me bonus points with them.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm surprised no one put the German independent holiday or whatever.
I was just thinking that as
Yeah.
well. What would National Demolition Day entail?
And then
Thanks, Andrew.
Is that German holiday?
Your little coffin is so sad. Look, oh.
Oh.
Oh no.
Is this Quiplash or which Jackbox set is this?
This is 3.
Oh, this is great.
Yep. So this one is like less good than the one on 7.
Everyone gets the same prompt. Okay.
Oh.
Goodness.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh my God.
Time to shine. What?
Come up with a
Okay.
song with that. All right.
This is a lot of pressure.
Oh. Is there 2 again, or is there just this one?
Just one.
Just this one.
Just this one. Oh no, Abby, there's 2. You have to hurry up. Hurry up. Don't think too long about
there's
it.
not.
Just hurry
There's
up.
not.
So, Stephanie, did you mention any books that you're excited to get to, or no? Now that the readathon's over.
Mine were Master of Jinn, and then Kate and I are reading the Outlander books.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Oh my God, Uptown Chunk. That's so. I was not creative in this game at all, guys.
Oh, pour some chunk on me. Ew.
So good.
These are so good.
Oh my god.
So what are you excited to read, Evie?
I'm finally gonna read Tender's The Flash by Agustina Bastavica, so I'm pretty excited for that.
I've heard that one's good.
Oh, Abby.
Yeah. I put that in like 2 seconds to go. I was like, I can't think of anything. Oh,
I couldn't think of anything either. Oh, that's awesome. Is Team Poseidon going to sweep here too?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Incredible.
Did not move.
Yes. In a shocking turn of events.
What was your final answer, Greg? I didn't see which one was yours.
It was pour some chunk on me.
Oh God.
Ew.
Oh god.
I did vote for that one. I thought it was great.
I got the cringe points.
Yeah.
You
You
did.
get those at Book Jeopardy as well.
Oh my. Your Jeopardy round.
I got no points in Book Jeopardy. I only got the negative points.
That's
Do you
okay.
want to play this one again?
I'm gonna get out of here actually myself. I'm sorry, I've gotta get going.
Evie, do you want to play?
Good.
All right.
All right.
Bye, Andrew. Thank you so much.
Thank
for
you for
Have a
having
good
me. I had
day.
so much fun, and goodbye to everybody else. Have so much fun playing this game, and I'll
You were-
see you all around somewhere at some point later on. Bye.
Have a
Good.
good
Bye, Team
day.
Aries.
Charmaine said it's rigged.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree. Totally.
Hey,
Yeah.
yeah, it was rigged against me, and I won anyway. How's that?
Oh.
Oh.
Oh god.
So do you want to play another round?
Yes. Yeah, I couldn't
Yeah.
click play again. With
Evie,
me
do you
playing.
want to play this time?
Yes.
Yeah.
Evie and I played Quiplash like a while ago, I think.
It was definitely not suitable for
Oh, no.
life.
Well,
We're-
I'm the coffin this
We're not
time.
going to stream those games live.
That's
Oh,
what's
man.
sad. I
Wait,
don't
can we join you one time when it's not streamed live?
Is this Discord?
Sure. Yeah. It was
Yes,
on
family.
Discord when I was less busy.
Oh my God. Klaus, you have little hair now.
Yeah, it's so cute.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're
Smile, like,
alfalfa.
Oh,
And
Andrew,
guys, Andrew got in and I didn't. That's fine though. Play it out. Play it out. I will commentate and keep things entertaining in the downtime.
yes, please.
Mm.
talk about Brazilian politics.
Yes. Oh, guys, there's a very important Brazilian election coming up next year.
Drink more wine.
Pink wine is the.
It was an accident.
You did. Come on, play, Andrew.
Now I have to play.
Oh,
Oh god. Oh my. Oh god.
I don't get my.
Oh my god.
It's fine, Andrew. You better win though. You're now on Team Poseidon. You've changed sides. You're on the good team. Oh wow, quick answers. Very confident from Andrew Wizardly Reads. Actually, you can join the actual StreamYard if you want. I don't know what you're doing.
Oh god.
I will get the link. Oh,
Oh,
Klaus
God.
also quick.
Oh God.
I
I'm
don't
ashamed
know
of
what I'm
myself.
doing.
No one ever knows what they're doing.
I'm ashamed of myself.
I
It's
won
okay.
with
I'm sure we'll
four-
forgive
I
you.
apologize for my answers in advance.
It's fine.
Yeah, I beg forgiveness from everybody.
Everyone needs
I don't
preemptive
know. I don't know if it was a very American thing, but I have no idea what one of my questions was about.
Maybe it was an American.
Probably
Maybe.
the same one that I got.
The
It's
late-
probably an American thing.
The lake one.
Oh no, that's not it. Never mind.
No.
Yeah. Late to whatever.
Lake Titicaca or whatever.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What is that?
Yeah, that's not.
That's in
it.
Africa.
Do you mind a loud child? Oh boy.
Klaus, I'm just
We had Alan on
and it's
here.
not in
It's fine.
Africa.
Yeah, yeah.
My time ran
It's
out.
in South America.
In South America?
How loud is your child?
Which Lake Tanzania is in Africa.
Am I in? I want to actually vote on these.
That's
Oh
terrible.
boy.
That's hilarious.
Oh god, I hope my pupils never see this.
Let's send it to them.
I was like, didn't you type this?
God dang it, Klaus. I'm sad. Finish with my answers.
All the men did not vote for the period.
I refuse to vote on this.
What's an HTV show or whatever?
Oh, Home
and
Garden TV.
Ah, okay.
These are both very similar answers.
Honey Hives reminds me of Sister Wives.
It does. I love Honey Your Comb on a budget.
Oh, big audience. What is up, everyone?
Make up for my unfinished answer.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Lake Titicaca.
What is it? Where, like...
Why? But did you know, though?
Oh god.
I feel like because I'm not in the game, I'm like Steve Harvey and just waiting for all the answers. Like,
I'm so sorry.
Don't pull like a
Oh my
world whatever Miss Universe thing, okay?
Wow, Stephanie.
That was amazing,
A
Stephanie.
lot of points.
Oh, it's like. Oh man.
eventually, these games just evolve into like most ridiculousness.
Yeah.
I would have
Missed
just said
opportunity.
you can't.
There is a missed opportunity to make a reference to hobbits with this question. So, I'm just saying.
What?
Missed opportunity. Never mind.
What would you? Oh,
I'm the only one who I've got proposed was funny. There
You're
you
the
go.
only one who is against violence. Well,
I'm very pro violence.
Jeez.
oh,
Like bar.
yeah, that's gonna be quiplash.
Abby, I hope this was you. Abby LaRue.
Hurts.
Abby LaRue, yeah.
Just so you know, next week.
Yes.
It was so funny.
Oh.
So next week we have the Vin chat on my channel, and we're gonna have Vin and the Lord Ruler in the chat. So that's gonna be fun.
That's going to be very interesting.
Wait, who's the Lord Ruler?
Abby.
Oh, Lord.
How did I not know that?
I don't know.
What,
You
you didn't-
not my life. Great. That was Klaus who said that in the Final Empire live show, I think, that Abby was the Lord Ruler.
That is funny. I think I only saw part of that. Oh. I laughed at hot cats.
Thanks.
It's funny. Your Uptown Chug was funny.
Charmaine, what are your unpopular opinions? Because they're probably similar to mine.
Hard. It was supposed to play a game of Monopoly, and then I didn't have enough room to type it out.
Alan would strongly disagree with anyone playing Monopoly ever.
Because it brings out the worst in people.
It's
And
a
you
bad
have-
game. It's just not a good game.
Only if you lose.
Isn't that every game?
Yeah.
Aw, thank you for the pity votes, guys. Andrew, you suck.
He does have the link, so
Oh, God.
Yeah, I DM'd it to him.
yeah, I sent it to him as well.
Oh goodness.
Oh,
Hmm.
I'm sorry. This is just good.
oh
There's
boy.
definitely like curse of straw jokes in here somewhere.
Oh my goodness. Those were both good answers.
A bloodthirsty audience. Yeah.
Seriously.
In two different ways.
Mm.
Oh,
Greg, that was bad. Oh no, my phone is gonna die.
Boo.
No, too.
Evie, I think she has no real personality.
Wait, what? What?
Yeah.
That's the one who was saying I think Evie has no personality. I'm like, whoa.
Oh no, yeah,
Only I
no.
can say that about
Charmaine
myself.
is talking about Vin. Yeah. Charmaine is not a fan of Vin. Yeah. We'll get to see Vin herself on Joanna's channel, which is very exciting. I'm looking forward to that.
Abby, you know how you're the Lord Ruler. You have to defend your title next week.
It's true.
Against Vin.
Yep.
Hide your bracelets.
Vin and the Lord Ruler.
Yeah, sorry, but if you don't know, you don't know. Who's the one-eyed little dude? So cute.
Hi, Lana.
Cyclops.
Hey, Lana.
There you go. There you go, Abby.
Oh, it's Abby. You had 3 eyes, now you have 1.
Abby, last time you had 3 eyes, and now you just got 1.
It's only fair.
A rumor that other birds have about the ostriches.
Yeah. Yeah.
That makes me feel weird things about Sesame Street. Wow.
You know what they say about big birds?
Big beaks?
Big beaks, exactly. Also, it's probably good Alan left.
Probably.
It's 6 a.m. Oh, good morning, Australia.
In the future.
Oh gosh.
Oh goodness.
Rum.
I feel bad for laughing at it, but that was so good.
Too.
Yeah, hopefully we don't get any like Bill Cosby questions or anything.
Yeah, hopefully.
Klaus,
That's genius.
that was good. That was really
Yeah, that was very good.
I'm ruthless.
Yeah.
You were playing it safe in the first game, and now you're unleashed.
Yep.
That's what I'm going to do at Book Jeopardy as well.
Well, that's the whole point. It's like the first game is like you gotta gauge other people's answers and.
Yeah, you've got to
You
see
know
where
who
the
you're
line
playing
is so you can just cross through it in the second game.
Klaus, do you know who you're playing against in Jeopardy?
Larry
Misers did win.
and Adrian.
Oh, Adrian, I forgot.
And I'm pretty sure Adrian is going to win because Larry and I will just bicker all the time and disrespect each other.
True.
Yeah.
I'll be rooting for you, though.
Thank you.
Comments about the Snow Miser slander?
Snow Miser won. Poseidon won.
By a lot.
What? What?
By a lot.
By a lot. Yep.
This sounds so great.
I've got a hobo beard going in.
Your beard is much more tame than a hobo's beard.
I didn't shave for the whole readathon. I was too busy.
No time.
No time.
Reading shame.
Andrew, that was a disgusting answer, and I loved it.
Yeah.
Perfect. I wish we could have your like crazy faces on the screen. A drunk rabbit.
Proposing to all the Brits was the correct answer.
Drunk rabbit.
Yourself a rabbit.
I'm a rabbit, yes.
Greg's a drunk rabbit.
Oh goodness.
Oh, sad coffin.
Yeah, the sad coffin is so cute.
Oh,
Lord.
Ooh.
Toothbrush swap. Oh my god, that's disgusting.
Yeah, gross.
Live in
I
girlfriend.
like how the last one was kind of risque, and this one's just kind of gross. We're going with theme.
Klaus.
Yeah, well, it's
I
disgusting, so it's not a good show.
No. Like, would you watch it though if it were a thing?
No, because it's a bad show.
Yeah.
Well, was it in How I Met Your Mother that they realised that they'd all been using the same toothbrush for like 10 years?
That was so funny.
What is this? A single tear.
What? I don't get it.
Oh boy.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, thank you,
The
audience.
audience.
The audience, yep.
Oh my goodness.
I just thought, it could have been someone could have made a really bad smell, and it's just got the
It's a very realistic thing.
Oh, what the hell? That's boring.
One is what you'd want them to say, and one is what they'd actually say.
Yeah.
Hey, Christy.
Hi, Christy.
Hello. This is becoming less and less wholesome.
Were we ever wholesome?
No.
We
but-
pretend. This is a facade.
Yeah, we're the facade is lowering.
It happened in the last game show too. We all
Yeah.
started pretending that we were not
Decent,
yeah,
upstanding human
and then
beings,
and then Luke had I don't know how many beers, and then
That was a fun show.
That was
Watch.
hilarious. That was
He had
actually
wine, not beer, I think. Oh,
Ready?
I think
and he
it was,
was really.
I think he had both.
Really
That
drunk.
was the problem.
drunk, no?
He was so
glued
drunk.
to the toilet.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
ran to the toilet like 6 times.
This is why we had interlude games.
Yeah.
He kept forgetting to do things. I don't
Oh, good
even
lord.
know.
Oh,
What
this
the
is
hell?
really bad.
Wow.
Oh, jeez. This is very, very dark,
Oh,
very grim
God.
dark. Channel your Joe Abercrombie for this answer.
Yep. One of my favorite authors, so it's fine.
Yep. I just started Best Served Cold, and it is interesting. There's a crazy dude who poisons people.
Oh yeah, Best
Right.
of Cold is yeah.
Yeah. But yeah.
Klaus, where are you at in the books now?
I have not started Sharp Ends. I'm reading
so I'm very
it
close
this
to
week.
then.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I might
Yes.
already regret my answer. So
So I was just thinking that I regretted mine as well.
I regret mine too.
No, I always
Christy,
think
I
Alan
don't think it was ever that
was-
wholesome to begin with, to be honest.
Yeah. When Alan
the
was
ladies.
here, it was wholesome. For the ladies.
For Zeus. Oh, they made me die laughing.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. Oh, the audience only gets to vote once. They don't get to vote for first, second, and third.
yeah,
Oh,
audience only gets
I didn't know that.
boo.
Ooh.
We don't like this.
Whoa, that was dark. Urgh.
Which one is Jark?
No, whoever growled.
Oh,
Yeah.
Joanna, yours killed me.
Great.
Did mine win? No.
I think Joanna's one.
Yeah.
So
Then
close with,
Abby.
with Abby because we
How did I get that many points? Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Okay.
We all feel on the same wavelength there, Joanna.
Yep.
Which is why we both regretted it immediately and we're like, oh, that was mean.
Once again, we love Team Zeus members.
We do.
We just hate Alan, but not really. We just like think hate Alan.
Happy birthday, Abby! Whee! It's so soon.
It's Team Poseidon. Gregory won the first round.
It's true.
Then.
Yeah. Team Poseidon.
Joanna got the top answer both times.
I did.
Nice.
All right. Let's see. One more for the road.
One more thing.
Final round.
More thing.
Oh, you know that as well?
I do. Uncle!
Wait, what? The question is, though, can one of you take it from Team Poseidon?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I have the hair
Add
again.
those two
Brilliant.
things together.
Oh, no.
Hair again.
I've got to reload the game.
Why can I not play? It doesn't let me play.
Abby
Maybe
just
has a
has
crown.
2 eyes this time, but a crown.
I got your one eye.
You got
Three eyes.
What is this nonsense?
It's literally not letting me join. Boo.
Oh, no.
You might have to refresh.
XJLO is the code.
Yeah, XJ, and then hello. Oh, no, it's fine.
There you
Okay.
go. All right. Also, you guys can join the audience if you want to vote. Most of you already know this, probably. I don't know if anyone's still watching.
There's still 21 people watching us.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
I'm impressed.
Wow.
Half of
But
them
I'm one
are
of them,
us,
so-
though, maybe.
Yeah.
True. Actually, I don't have the stream up, so
Me neither.
Oh,
me
okay.
neither.
Well, I'm glad people are having fun watching us.
Yeah.
Ew. Sorry. I don't like this question.
Oh no.
Oh God.
Hey, buddy. What's up?
How bad do I want to go? Is the question.
Oh, my.
Oh no.
What about the children? The children are watching.
Level.
Oh, my God. This one's funny.
I don't know how bad I want to go with this one.
Right?
It could be bad.
I think you guys got the good questions. I just got a traumatizing one.
Oh, that's so sad. And yet we're laughing. We're terrible people. Kate, you're
terrible
so cute.
One wholesome one.
My answers were pretty wholesome here, actually.
Mine were pretty terrible, but
Oh,
Me
Jesus.
too, Klaus. It's okay.
I'm laughing about the code, by the way.
Oh,
It's basically Alex Rodriguez.
Wait, what?
Well, the code is basically Alex Rodriguez because he's J-Lo's ex.
Yeah, that's
Ah.
true. That's true.
Yeah.
I was like, J-Lo. Now I understand.
Yeah.
Blather around is the game.
no.
Oh,
I
Jesus
hated that question.
That's fantastic.
I think we know which answer's the voice of the people.
Yeah.
Let's see, audience. Let us see.
What?
Oh, the audience is split, though.
Wow.
That was so good.
It was very funny, Klaus.
I'm sorry, guys.
Oh, no, a new clue. Oh, yeah. Team Poseidon.
This is obviously Poseidon propaganda again.
Poseidon knows the good weapons.
Mm-hmm.
And it's Cluedo. Like, you're forgetting the 2 letters at the end there.
Yeah, this is
Yes.
Yeah, that's how I know it as well. Clue.
Yeah, it's Team Poseidon.
Greg, of course.
Look, we need regulations on the tridents that people have.
Oh my god.
God.
Prove that potty humor does not get less funny as you age.
Such classy answers
I
here.
thought of, which is really sad.
Wow.
Yes, Klaus, my only friend.
Yeah. The anti-malice coalition has to hold.
Yeah, Yeah, people who like malice like fart jokes.
Oh no.
Yes.
Boo! You don't like malice?
Well.
Anyone who's coming in now is just not
Kate.
going to get this
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah, please include a Uptown Chunk cover in the predictions video. Thank you.
Okay, Klaus, I will. I have to talk to you about that, by the way.
I think it's so funny because if you miss one live show of like this of our corner of BookTube, then you missed out on like so many things. Like the whole Greg is a Bollywood dancer. I missed it because I didn't watch your video.
Also, yes, that was my Obama impression.
I love the Obama impression. You do the whole thing, though. It's probably not appropriate for you to.
Oh, I was not to.
Dang it.
I won. This is how you win the Rust Belt voters. Now you can't stop. You can't stop with the Obama. Not even good.
Thank you, Andrew.
Oh.
Nope.
No. One of those is truth.
For the second one, we need to get Alan's like annoying person voice back here. I don't think that there's food on this cover because the deer is not actually food.
What book was that?
I don't even know.
The only good
Bumpy.
The only good.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh god!
These are both good.
They're both so good.
I am now traumatized. Thank you.
First the dad, and now this one.
These questions are provoking us.
And Christy, I agree that these questions are not helping us being wholesome.
No.
Sophia, you are on fire right now.
Well, I was like, I'm either going to go hard or go home. And I mean, that phrase
That's what
fits
she
here
said.
too. Yes, thank you.
Wholesome. Big enough for the manatees.
Oh, I read put them in Kindle pools, and okay. Anyway, well.
Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness.
Wow. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh yay. Team Poseidon cannot win again.
I hope none of our parents are watching. That would be horrible.
Oh, Greg, thank you very much.
Oh no, this is another one where I could go really bad.
Oh, jeez. I'm glad you guys are laughing excessively for this. Oh, man.
Okay, I have my answers and I gotta go grab my phone charger.
Okay. I went one bad, one not so bad. Christy, I hope not. Yeah, I hope not too. No, none of my parents are watching this. It's fine. I mean, my mom sometimes does watch the live shows, so she's probably traumatized if she is watching.
Yeah, it's not ideal. Don't worry, I didn't tell my parents that I was streaming, so. Oh, 13
To be fair, I'm not
seconds.
sure I'd behave any differently if they were, so.
This is just how I am.
My mom wouldn't understand it. So
Oh my god! I don't know if I got this answer, and this could be very bad.
Uh-oh.
I wonder if I can do this. Wait, let's see here.
Wow.
One is too real. Thank you, Christy.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Let's see. Where does this go? Can I put this on here? This will be like the thinnest chat ever. If I...
Yeah.
All right, you guys are on screen now. Don't say anything inappropriate.
Like us?
Yeah.
Oh God.
No.
Oh
No.
God.
Oh.
Oh
Oh.
God.
I never wanted to think of that.
This is like
your
the
answer. It was too good.
this is like the pregnant video.
I mean, I could have gone more graphic, but I decided to just lighten it slightly.
That would have been a good idea.
Oh no. Warren.
Oh boy.
Oh man.
Of course that's you, Greg.
I didn't actually know what to put for that. I was sitting there for a while. I didn't want a millennial bash. That's so like cliche.
I have no problem with millennial bashing, and I'm one of them.
Me too.
Yeah, it's true.
Justin Bieber's bodyguards.
Yeah, that's gonna be unanimous decision. Also, Uptown Chunk. Yeah.
That's our new thing.
Up down chunk. Oh my god.
Someone put
Evie.
the merch idea
Oh,
to someone.
Wow.
Joanna, you're like the answer queen.
I always think my answers are so bad, and I'm like, oh, it's the first thing that comes to my mind.
I think that's my problem. I think about it too hard.
That's how my fart answer is, like farting and then covering your ears. The
bro code was always a thing. Thou shall not take thou others bro.
Yes.
That's probably wrong.
Other
I was gonna say, I think you've got it wrong, Gregory. I'm a little concerned.
Yeah.
Oh no, this blocks the
Well,
I mean,
I'm waiting for the one time when both people have entered Uptown Chunk.
I know.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
Oh, the
I mean,
game
I-
doesn't like when that happens.
I don't always have like great answers, but I am very proud of Uptown Chunk.
you have created a new thing.
Uptown Chunk. Oh.
Oh my God.
An intense
The time ran out. Oh man.
What was it supposed to be, Greg?
It almost
Sex.
looks
The seventh inning sex.
like, yeah, an extension.
Oh no.
She beat you to your answer.
Yeah. She finished my answer for me. Team Poseidon and I are on the same
Same wavelength.
I'm so funny.
You have to explain your joke.
Yeah, I'll explain my joke.
I thought that said honey, it won't last instead of hurry.
Do you think it said curry?
Honey,
love
like
coupons
honey,
have-
it won't last.
Yeah.
That would have been better.
Do love coupons have an expiration date?
Some of them, unfortunately.
Not the love coupon, but the love for the couple.
I suppose.
That got real dark.
That did.
Sorry.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, these last few were too real.
I don't know. The therapy one in the beginning was pretty real too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like no one actually has a nude painting of their parents, do they?
Someone in the world.
What do you
they?
know? There must be someone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
None
It's
of
Joanna
us,
Sorry,
though,
yeah.
hopefully, possibly.
Thank God I don't. Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, most of the millennial bashing is weak sauce. I agree.
Ugh.
Oh, what is this new thing you want to show me?
Mine is so inappropriate. Oh my god.
Oh no. Oh no. I think I know where you went with this. Oh God, how bad? How bad did you go?
I didn't even go there.
Oh, so you entered the same thing as someone else? No.
No, I probably entered the same thing as someone else.
No, that's what it said. I can't put my answer in because someone's already got it.
Really?
That was
Yes.
sorry.
Oh God, I'm gonna have to be banned from YouTube after this answer.
No, I didn't have another idea.
Look, Greg. Look.
It does exist.
It does. It does. Emma B has a, or well, she just knows that it exists.
Oh my
but-
God, that's the same answer. Fuck.
I just got a text message from my husband. He's like, "Did you answer glory hole?"
Oh man.
Oh my God, I'm not moving.
Oh, Emma, I feel that. I'm sorry for you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for what you've had to go through.
Yeah.
Ooh. Glad we're on the same wavelength, Kate.
A terrible wavelength.
Stephanie, you stole Uptown Chunk from
I'm
me.
sorry. I thought people were gonna say glory hole, so I wasn't gonna put it.
And John.
And I was correct. Which, incidentally, there is a town in Arkansas called Glory Hole.
That's
Oh, that's so
That's-
unfortunate.
What a bad name.
You won!
Yay!
Yes!
Team Poseidon has finally fallen.
And
Yeah.
Team Dionysus got the top answer.
Yes! Oh, Joanna closely behind.
Yeah.
Team Apollo has finally won something.
Oh.
You.
Funny one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. This completely unrelated to this. I haven't been watching the football, but I've just seen that England are winning 4-0.
Yeah.
Oh, where are they playing anyway?
Rome.
Rome.
4-0 against Ukraine. Oh,
That's painful.
well done, England.
Seriously.
That's painful for Alan Student, who doesn't want to be Russian. Yeah.
So what do you guys want to do?
I think I might go and read because I haven't read since June.
Yeah.
I have to
Yeah,
go
same.
or I'm not going and film, or I'm not going to get anything done today.
Yeah, I've got to edit a video and watch people explode things in the air.
You're just going to
I thought you were going to say watch people explode.
I'm glad you ended that at the end.
Yeah.
Greg wants to see some Uptown Chunk. Yeah.
Uptown Chunk, yeah,
My
exactly.
phone is fireworks. Charles the 4th of July. AKA Redneck Day.
No, we mean football because it's a foot and a ball.
Yes, because it doesn't make any sense to call football like American football because they're playing with their hands.
Hey, don't yell at us Americans. I did not name the sport.
I have no strong opinions on it.
Football would have come first because we were here first.
Yeah.
And you play with your feet and
football,
you kick a ball.
American football used to be called pigskin or something, and then they decided to appropriate a name from another country like America likes to do.
As they do.
Yeah, but they just could have called American handball or whatever because they're playing with their hands.
Just
But no,
call it rugby, which is what it basically is.
I don't think it would have been allowed in America.
Hmm?
I said if they called it handball, I don't think it would have been allowed.
Why?
Never mind. That was a bad joke.
But
there is like actual handball too.
Yeah.
Anyway.
yeah, but there's actual football too, Gregory. So
That's true. Yeah.
that being my
But
point.
like the caring
you
of
did.
Americans about
The bear has been praised.
European
Like the baby in the
traditions
womb.
is not there. Yeah, poke the bear. Yeah.
Wrap up from these last 2.5 hours. We're Uptown Chunk, and that's it. Right? That's all you need to remember.
And Alan talking.
Yeah.
Which is funny. No, it's fun watching Alan talk because it's like you're there for an actual video that he's doing.
Yeah. He's so passionate. I love it.
Yeah.
And how much pink wine is left? Have you drunk the bottle?
No, I've got like half the bottle left.
Your eyes look a little
I'm
glassy.
very disappointed.
I like how you're just holding the glass here, like. And this video is sponsored by Pink Wine.
Yeah. I mean, they can sponsor me. I love pink wine, so please.
In collaboration with Tridents Under the Sea.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
Poseidon can turn water into wine, but only pink wine.
Oh, Abby, you have quite the powers.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not pissed. I just have resting pissed face.
RPS.
Just have pink wine.
Yeah.
You're the Luke Edwards of this stream.
Yes, you are. But you don't pee nearly as much as he does.
Does anyone?
No.
No, I don't know how
No.
he peed in like 3.5 hours. He was constantly
6 times.
You counted?
Huh?
Yeah,
Noticeable.
Yeah.
I was counting everything in that stream. Yeah.
You needed
You
like
actually
a
have
pee
wine
count
glass
in the
that
corner.
stream? All right. Well, everyone wants to go read or watch people being blown up. So I guess.
People blowing things up.
No, I didn't hear
That's
that
a very different thing, Joanna.
Well,
Thank
have
you.
a great rest of your weekend and Uptown Chunk.
Seriously, that's how to end it. Uptown Chunk, everyone. Thank you so much for coming. We hope you had fun. And
Go
until
Team
next time.
Poseidon. Team
Bye.
Poseidon is the greatest ever.
I didn't